Hello? I believe the stream is live. Okay, we're all good. Hooray. Then go to the Discord. The Discord ping in there. Okay. I'm ready to play video games, folks. It is time. It is time that... Oh, that was a weird squeak noise. It's time to play Train Game. We're back again. Ooh, I forgot to do this. Hold on. There, I think that's correct. That should be fine. I'm sure the stream will not fall apart there, most likely. CS, hello. How's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you are having a good one today. I'm doing well. Before you even try to ask, don't even freaking think about trying to ask me, CS. I am also doing well. See, look at this guy. I knew he'd ask. I knew he'd ask. Fucking read like a book, idiot. Okay, fuck me. Rude. Sorry, CS. Wrong chat. We don't have the command where you get to play Russian roulette. Unfortunately. I've now realized the first R in R roulette is Russian. I thought it was a typo. I didn't realize. Spillo Plura, some dude on YouTube told me I'd be here. Was it Voyix? It could have been Voyix. Who knows? But hello. Also, I'm sorry, Alembic, also hello. How's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you guys are... Oh, where's the YouTube chat? Let me get the YouTube chat up here as well. No one's there yet, but let me make sure I have YouTube chat open. People can also see that. Very good. Very good, people. Anyone have anything cool or interesting to talk... Oh, you know what? I actually... This happened a couple days ago, but I had a funny story I wanted to talk about on stream. I'll let some more people get here, though. I'll save the story for when we actually have some people. But, remind me that I have a good one, and it's about archery. Specifically, an archery funny story. And hopefully I'll know what that means in like 20 minutes. We'll see, though. I don't know. Lord of Pies, you have your token non-insane message of the stream. You got a new job you're excited about? First off, Lord of Pies is awesome. Do you mind telling me about it, or is it too personal of information to give out? I would like to... Are you like an undercover agent, and your secret identity like cannot be revealed? I want to know about your job. Congrats, though, obviously, as well. Unless you are trying to overthrow like some sort of like South American revolution and like put in like a far right dictator instead, then bad job, Lord of Pies. But otherwise, congratulations. HG, hello, hi, how's it going? Hopefully you are doing well as well. Trying to think if I told you the company you could find you, so you'll just say software and it's slick. That's, you know what, Lord of Pies, I'm happy to hear that you have a cool job in software. Nice job. I mean, like everyone who fucking watches deck builder streams, I guess, you're another programmer. Cool. Very neat. I've noticed there's a little bit of a higher than average percentage of people who watch these games being in computer science. How did he know? There's a little bit of a trend. A lot of programmers, not a lot of women. That's the two trends I've noticed when it comes to the deck builder roguelike genre, for sure. Anyway, back to unhinged comments. Okay, have fun going back to being unhinged. Today at work, you had nothing to do all day for literally 1 hour before you left. When the sky started falling, you needed to go do an emergency call with customers. Ended up staying for an extra hour, and now all of your hair is gray. Just one. I showed up to work today. They didn't tell me that they did an axe throwing event last night. I go into work today, half the target of one of the targets is missing. So I show up like at the time it's supposed to start at, ready to work, and we're just missing half a target. So I'm like, oh, well, fuck me. I guess I gotta go replace this now real quick. There is, however, beer at home. That's pretty cool. How the fuck? So what happened just one, and here's like the thing, right? The problem is that some people, when they run axe throwing, there's important rules that they don't even know about, basically. One of the important rules is when you take the axe out of the wall, when it's in the wooden target, you take it out, you're not supposed to just yank the axe out, because what'll happen is that it's not one big flat piece of wood, it's several planks of wood, right? And if you just rip the axe out, you're going to pull the boards off the wall. So someone just pulled half of the target off the wall when they pulled the axe out, and the instructor was like, I assume they were like, well, my job here is done, time to leave, and this didn't tell anyone. So then I came in today, and I was like, oh, cool, half the target's missing, sick. So, am I currently in my hell arc of work? Are you feeling for all your coworkers? Basically, Alembic. Yeah, pretty much. Cereal, but instead of milk, it's beer. No, thank you. No, thank you. That sounds icky and gross. Instead of milk, it's beer, and instead of cereal, it's milk. You know, I was looking at the co-op video Voyix posted today, and someone was talking about how there's a bug that does release milk. Because I said in the co-op video, spoilers, I guess. Apparently, I thought that bugs cannot be milked, but apparently there is one bug that does have milk or something. I don't know. So that's neat. Just when you're also a bug which releases milk. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's neat. We do milk silkworms. They said that we milked aphids, I think. That's what they said. Well, not that we milk them, like I said, that they can release milk or something. Actually, never mind. Could I ban you? I would never. I would never. I would never, ever ban you unless you said something bannable, which that isn't. Ants milk aphids for honeydew. Well, what is honeydew? I guess is an important question. Because you gotta milk. If you're milking something else out of the aphids, is that even milking? I don't know, man. Oh, that commenter specifically is milking the aphids. Interesting. Honey, do the laundry. Am I right, gamers? Lord of Pies? So wrong. I can't listen. I've got 98% male viewership. I cannot endorse this statement. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's rough out here, buddy. But I can't back you on this one. But I will take an overgrowth carapace. It's a question, how do I define milk? I think it's got to be like lactose, right? It's like lactose from the teat, I guess. I don't know. How long until I make a channel point reward for making a command so you can give me the uwu command from Voyix's chat? Yeah, that's a great question, CS. You know what? Maybe never. If you just asked for the part where I make the channel point command or channel point redemption to make a command, I would have like probably given it a lot more thought. But now I'm kind of like, actually, we cannot allow this to pass. That would be very bad, I think. Am I implying honey is a woman and not a man? Yikes, classic Cranberry. Good point, actually, Lord of Pies. Maybe this is my own biases. Fair enough, fair enough. Oh, you want the roulette command? Nope. Nice try. Not gonna work. Damn, I mean, he got me. He got my ass. He tricked me. The doctor was the mother. And I fell for it, man. Astroman, also hello. How's it going? Hopefully you are doing well. Hopefully you're having a good one. I am... Okay, let me real quick tell the story, because, you know, might as well just get it out of the way now real quick. It's not that interesting of one. I'm sure you've all met people in your life who are very confident, but they don't know what they're talking about, and you are a person who maybe does have a good understanding of the thing they're talking about, right? I had someone at axe throwing the other day talking about archery. And I know a decent bit about axe throwing, but I know a lot more about archery. And this guy was talking, and I don't remember all the things he said, but the one thing that really stuck out to me, I think I had asked him, or he brought up what type of bows he shot. I don't know if I asked him or if he brought it up on his own, but he talked about shooting compact bows and then original style bows. And first off, I'm like, dude, they're not fucking Doritos. There's no original style bow is not a thing. And then they're not compact. Yes, exactly, Lord of Pies. Compound. Exactly, they're compound bows. Then you got Diet Bow, you got Cool Ranch bows. So that was a pretty funny one. You got traditional, mainly you get your three bows. You got traditional long bows, recurve bows, and compound. Those are the three. Yeah, Baja Blast bows for sure. Exactly. It was just like, and the guy was like, if I had to guess, like 19 years old. So it's fine. It's not that big of a deal that he doesn't know shit about bows. But it was just like a really, just like, or just calling them original style bows. I was like, damn, that's funny. Is longbow a different type or just like a big tradition? So like, I mean, like, your traditional longbow is just like, it looks like a parenthesis shape, right? It just goes whoop, whoop, whatever, right? And then recurves, they go up, and they curve back a bit at the end, right? That's like the big difference there. That's like pretty much it. And then you have compound bows, which, as far as I'm concerned, are just a bunch of pulleys and magic, and I don't really understand what's going on there. No, actually, Lord of Pies, a unstrung recurve usually, I mean, like, it's not like a C shape exactly. It's like a, I mean, hold on, I can pull up a picture of one. Hold on. You can see, let's see here, right? They look, there we go. They basically look like this. This one's a weird, like, there's a weird angle for it basically, but it looks like almost like a straight line, and then the backs curve up. Right? So it's more like a weird, like, I guess it is kind of a C shape still, how it's the other way or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, their bows are cool. I don't know. But well, there's not really much of it. It's more of like a eye with them with like two little bends at the end. I don't know. I did also the other day. We had like a big event, and at the event we had we did like a weird like archery event, and we had like these fake arrows that we used for it. And at the end they were putting everything away, and everyone was like, "How do we put these bows away?" I got to do the cool. They wanted to de-string and then take the limbs off the riser, and they were just like, "How do we de-string the bow?" And I got to do the cool. You're not supposed to really do it. Like it can cause some damage to the bows, but like, you can do this cool thing where you kind of like step through the bow, so you have one foot going through the bow and one foot on the other side, and you kind of like leverage it against you push it against your leg to release the tension. It just looks neat, and I got to do that in front of people, and they were like, "Oh, look at this guy! He knows how to de-string a bow." And I was like, "You're not supposed to really do it that way, though, because it will." They're really shitty bows, so it doesn't matter too much. Oh, and also, Illustrious, did I say hi? I don't know if I said hi or not. Hello, Illustrious. Memes friend, hello. How's it going? Memes friend, I don't know if this is your first time watching me or not. Maybe. No, I forget if I maybe watched you on one of Pun streams or if it was one of my own. But I do remember, maybe it was even just Voyix's streams. I do remember you being Memes friend, and then I was like, Stormlight Archive reference, I get it, or whatever, or something. So hello, hi. How's it going for, I think, the first time watching me, maybe, I don't know. I do remember the name, though. Hypothetically, if you have a bow in your closet that's not been used for 5 years and been strung that entire time, wouldn't you be worried about breakage when you use it, hypothetically? CS, maybe, I don't know. I mean, I would maybe de-string it and then restring it and see how it goes through like that, like it's that flexing process, whatever. I know how to shoot bows, I'll be honest. As far as like actual like bow techs, like people who like actually like work on and fix and like make bows, I'm not as knowledgeable in that department. So I would maybe be a little bit cautious. You've been on Voice streams, you mostly lurk. That makes sense. That makes sense. Crazy Cubu. Hello, hi. That's impressive. What's my time played at the moment? I can check. Let's see real quick. What's my time played? Oh, there's my time played. You can. I'm just move that away here. None of that matters too much. But 283 hours. Keep in mind, some of that time is definitely, for example, right now where we're just sitting in the main, lobby here, just talking and not actually playing the game. There's definitely at least been 1 or 2 nights where I forgot to turn the game off and left my computer running. For whatever reason. So there's inflated a little bit, but probably closer to like 250 hours then, if I had to guess. Anyway, let's play a game. Let's get in here. Let's play a little Monster Train 2, folks. Has anyone trawled the summer sale yet? No, Lord of Pies, I haven't looked. I don't know what it is, man. Like the summers, the Steam sales just they don't hit the same anymore, man. I don't know. I'm just not as interested as I used to once be, like, with that sort of stuff. I feel like maybe the deals just get worse? Like, are they just not as good anymore as they used to be back in the old day? I don't know. I'm not sure. Dallas, hello. How's it going? What do you guys want to play here? What are we doing combo wise? What are we thinking? What are you feeling here? Oop. Let's just put this on random for now. You agree, which is why you try to ask if someone else has done all the work, looking because you can't be bothered anymore, I guess. Can't be asked. CBA is not an acronym I've seen used very often in Lord of Pie, so I'm gonna assume can't be asked anymore. Interesting. Borderlands 3 on sale for $3. Listen, I liked Borderlands 2 well enough when it first came out, but that was a pretty long time ago. I don't know if I would find the game as fun today, and I feel like Borderlands 3 I think got kind of panned. But I imagine I'd like it even less. Well, I don't know. Happy Cock Friday? Voyix, it's not Cock Friday. It's Fingering Friday. Everyone knows it's Fingering Friday, Voyix. Come on. Get with the times. All unit deck here. Any specific all unit deck you're looking for here? Ranjam. Fuck yes, your favorite holiday. It's a good one. The Necrodancer for $149. That's a pretty cool game. It's a pretty cool game. Everywhere you go, you see Lord of Pie's face. Lord of Pies and me and Voyix's collab video, co-op video that he released today. I tried to make him take the carapace, and he said no. Just I'm on your side. He's an enemy of the state. Watch out, Lord of Pies. May request Squid Pyreborn and Lustrous. I don't think I have that combo, so sure. It's not an all unit start, but that's fine. Yeah, I've not won with this yet. Let's do it. Let's do this. Now I'm just gonna pick Firestarter because I don't want to play Bloated Web. That seems kind of miserable, and Firestarter seems like a pretty good spell to play. Let's do that. Let's boot it up. However, in the call video you released last week, Voyix tried to make you take the carapace and you didn't take it. That sounds like fake news. You had an insane dichotomy today. What was your dichotomy, Voyix? What happened? Drags plus assistance, maybe? Let me see, actually. Sorry, Renjin, we've already booted up this one. If I'd seen it sooner. Dregs. I actually have done Dregs and assistance already, it looks like. Or well, at least I've done well, actually, hold on. Did I do this one? Oh, you know what? I could have done it on this side. I could have gone. No, actually, no. I have a. No, I didn't do melting, or I guess we didn't do Lazarus League. Oh no, we have a Grail melting done too. Yeah, I've done all the combos already. That could be Dregs plus assistance. Unfortunately, I'm sorry to say. Ooh, Stardew Valley, that's a pretty good one. Witcher 3, 80%. That's pretty nice. Not bad, not bad. Disco Elysium's 90%. That one I might get CS because everyone loves that game. I don't think I ever got it. Interesting. You did a run, Ardoon X Hellhorn, suffered intensely, had to reset every fight and died at Archery, no counterplay. Threw a run out and ran a new one. Exile Under Legion, Exile Banish. Start with the -1 cost 2, starter cards. Won the run in like 30 minutes. Damn, dude. That's crazy. Everyone says the Pirate Disco Elysium. Really? Is there like a... Oh, gotcha. It's one of those situations. Is this like the guy who made it is like pirate? Is this like a ethical pirating, like we hate the publishers, please steal our game from us type situation? Because if so, then base for sure. Yeah? Okay. That's pretty cool. I'm down with that. Let's talk about the run here, by the way, too. Everyone, when I rated Echo of the Time Father pretty lowly in my Pyre Heart tier list, everyone did mention one of the best use cases for it is specifically in camp builds where you need to hold on to a specific spell over time. So with Stygian Guard, it might be pretty good here. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see what happens. You can see I have the gold crown for primary Umbra, secondary Under Legion. That was a tough combo. Got all the Umbra Titans now. And the one was by far the most difficult. So far, and maybe people won't agree with me here, the one I've had the most trouble with so far that I do have the red crown for now was Talos with what's it called? Under Legion Secondary. Exile, Banish, Exile, Under Legion. That was a pretty nasty one for me. I don't know, maybe I just got unlucky or what, but that one I struggled with quite a bit. And it doesn't help that freaking Luke over here has been berating me in my Discord about, oh, everyone else is winning with it, no problem. See, even Gabriel just posted a video of him having no trouble with this combo, and it's like, frick me, man. Whatever. Time follow with foregone power, though. Good point, Luke. That is kind of an annoying part of this, huh? So, we're in a weird spot here, right? Because, like, Firestarter has no, or Pyreborn has no real way to heal Solgar. We have access to no healing here. Can we still just make Cold Channel work, maybe? I'm not sure. Dire Channel seems miserable. Although, maybe we just play... You know what I can just see us doing? I can see maybe Dire Channel working well in this clan because you can just play him as a way to snipe heavies. I feel like if you get a Magma Cultist in-camp build going, the backline is usually no problem. The trouble is usually the heavies. So I think if Dire Channel is just sniping every once in a while, maybe that's good. Also, 4 damage per shard is also... Is that way higher scaling than it was in Monster Train 1? What was the... Does anyone off the dome remember the scaling rates on Dire Channel in Monster Train 1? Because it seems like a bigger number than I remember it being. But I also maybe never fully read the text on Dire Channel. I think I always saw this and said, ew, no thank you, so... 3, 7, 10. You know what, for the sake of seeing how it plays in this game, I'm going to try Dire Channel out here. I suspect it won't go very well. Same scaling? Really? Well, in Lustra's Twitch chat is saying it was a little bit lower. I'm seeing reports of like 3, 5, 7 or like 3, 7, 10 and things of that nature, but maybe it's the same. I don't know. Hello, by the way. Hello. How are you? Ooh, Whetstone. Dire Channel 3, which is now 16, the same as 4 per. Oh, so you're saying so unless you think that originally Monster Train 1 was 4, 8, 12, and now it's 4, 8, 16? I see. Okay, gotcha. You can go okay as long as you have some way to deal with waves and have a decent frontliner for Relentless. Yeah, we might have some trouble. We'll see how it goes. I'm taking the Whetstone here. We definitely have a weak-ish early game, but I think we can just play bottom floor here, and I think Dire Channel will fucking explode the boss here, which is nice. I think we'll even go like this. We want just a bigger tank in front of Shield Steward here, and maybe go like this here. That should be fine. Dire Channel was 357. It was 357? Dude, that is fucking gross. That is disgusting. Vlad, since the Trader's Quill damage is not very good in this game with heavies having so much HP. Well, the thing is that, in my opinion, Trader's Quill was not even good in the first game, so... If it's like a debate on if it's good or not in this game, that's not a good sign. I'll put it that way, that's bad news. That's bad news for the Trader's Quill fans out there. I will definitely Golden Touch here. That's lovely. Yeah, either way, it was bad and maybe now it's better. So I think it's worth playing to see, right? Like I think it's fair to assume based on like previous knowledge of how the game plays and stuff. I think it's fair to assume how good or how bad something might be. But I think you should do the due diligence and actually play it to really get a good sense for it, right? I think that's fine basically. Okay, so you're not dead here, but that's also maybe fine. We'll see. I don't know. Yeah, you know what, boy? That does make sense to me, right? If your champion trades with one heavy in the late game, that's actually not a terrible rate. Also, did I not wait? Hold on. Did I not kill with the what's it called? Spell top floor there before? Am I like just not counting correctly? I might be losing it. You know, never mind. Also, I also should replay this too. I should play the Fire Starter into the thingy first, the foregone power, to have a chance of ditching the Vengeful Shard and then doing this. There you go. Okay. Oh, did I kill the mid-floor guy? Okay, good. As long as I killed one of them, that's fine. Okay, as long as I killed at least someone there with the... You know, we do have 2 eggs, so that does make sense. Molly, hello. How's it going? Hi, how are you? Hopefully you're doing well. I'm going to take the offering token here. I don't care about the Ember. That should be manageable. And, ooh, double calcified Ember take here, but trust me, it'll be worth. We'll get there. Oh, hi, Zip. Sorry, I missed you coming in, too, as well, I think. Hello. How's it going? Also, Zip, yeah, that is a good point. Cold Channel seems terrible into Dominion. But if we can stun lock Dominion, it won't be too bad, but that is potentially an issue for sure here. I'm going to go right side. I like the Steel Shot more early anyway, and maybe we get a cool Pyreborn here, a.k.a. hoping for my boy Magma Cultist here on this one. We do hit him. It is, folks, just that easy. I think Magma Cultist will be... I think Magma Cultist and Soul Guard are a good combo, basically. Now I feel like we just need like a real tank. And then we should be good. And I think I'll actually do this here. I like the Incant Stone on Cultist because if we go Dualism on Magma Cultist with the Incant Stone here, I think we're in a really nice spot, basically. You just ate up Borger. Cool, cool. You always thought Soul Guard was a cool champ in Monster Train 1. I was maybe one of Soul Guard's biggest defenders in Monster Train 1. I'm not going to say who. There are some people out there who were a little bit of a Titan Channel hater. And they thought that really Soul Guard only had like kind of one good line. I always thought that Soul Guard had at least 2 pretty playable paths and therefore was a good champion. You know what? Maybe I was wrong too. I don't know. Let's see. But I don't know. New game. Titan Channel's a lot better in this one. I guess with like Twin Stone being like a thing, right? It's a lot easier to like pump out spells quickly to get him to unphase. And I think I feel like a lot of times in Monster Train 1, him having so many stats maybe just even be overkill sometimes. In this game, his stats are maybe underkill a little bit. You need him to be that big, maybe even bigger. So I don't know. Soul Guard's competition Monster Train 1 was Monster Train 1 Tethys, and now it's Monster Train 2 Tethys. Well, Monster Train 2 Tethys is way better than Monster Train 1 Tethys as well, so it's like, I don't know. We'll see. A multi-strike is a little bit lame here. We could maybe... I'm thinking here for a second, right? We could maybe play... We could do the same thing we did last time when we had, like, the ones... We had Siliphyte, I think, with quick sweeping. And then we had, like... We gave her the corruption upgrade. And then the idea was that we had, like, Pyre Gel with a bunch of damage over time. So I don't hate the idea of going, like, some sort of weird Coldcalia multi-strike build where Magma Cultist is also, like, incanting a lot, right, for Pyre Gel. But I think the multi-strike part of that is the bait. I think we would just want, like, maybe, like, a beefy squid, or just beefy someone else in front. I'm not sure. The problem with Titan Channel is he's missing the first wave or 2 if you play top, and playing top is bad. You know what, Voyix, I have noticed that playing top is oftentimes pretty bad. I see the issue there. Is this game still considered harder than the first one? Well, like, and you know what? I made this mistake too, Zips, one time of not clarifying what I meant by saying harder. When me and Voyix were doing our videos before Monster Train 2 came out, we were playing Monster Train 1 a little bit, and I mentioned that Monster Train 2 was harder. What I should have clarified is that in the literal sense, if the units and waves and things like that from Monster Train 2 were teleported into Monster Train 1, it would be harder, yes, because the enemies just have more health, they deal more damage, yada yada, all this stuff, etc., right? But in Monster Train 2, you have more tools to combat that. So is the game harder? Is the game the same? I really don't know. I do not know. Maybe. So anyway, so I'm rambling here. I don't like Coldcalia being the tank. I think her just base stats are too low to be a tank here for this team. We can find better ones, basically. I want dualism on Cultist, and I don't really want multi-strike here, so I think I'm just going to reroll these. See what we can find. Okay, that's pretty cool. I like that quite a bit. Titan Channel 1 and 2 are playable. You know what? I've kind of always thought that there was maybe a cool angle you can do where you can go like Titan Channel 1 or 2 and then dip into Cold Channel. That way you can use Cold Channel to still hopefully kill backline, but then use Titan Channel's higher base stats to be like a little bit more survivable and stuff. I wonder if that's like the way you're supposed to play Soul Guard in this game now. That'd be interesting. Io, pretty rude, I agree. But also, hello, Io, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. You done that in one? I've done it like once or twice in one. I know it's a thing you can do as well. You can do a little mixing and matching, but I think that, like, especially Monster Train 1, I feel like the reward for going all 3 in the Titan channel was, like, too big to pass on. You got such huge base stats from Titan channel that I felt like you were never supposed to just dip into Cold channel there. It felt like if anything, you would maybe Cold channel 1, and then you would go into Titan channel a little bit, right, if you saw it later, because if Cold channel was bad in your build. But I don't know. Hello, chat, excluding Voyix. Hello, Cranberry. How am I doing? Thank you for asking, Io, and thank you for excluding Voyix. It's about time that people treated him how he deserved. I'm doing well. I'm doing well today. Your very first Soulguard Covenant time win was Titan Channel 2, Cold 1. Interesting. Also, Sadinar, hello. How's it going? I'm going to take the mark. I think we can tank this here. I'm not too scared. Stop talking about me. I'm at war with the pig. What is the pig? Does anyone know what he's talking about? I don't know what this means. The Bazaar? No, Voyix, Voyix, you're not relapsing, are you? Voyix, no, come on, man. What are you doing to yourself? Really? The Bazaar? Oh, he's playing the other game. He's playing the Stronghold game, I bet, right? Never mind. Okay. I was concerned, but now it's fine. Listen, full greed here. Just play the alchemy. Play the alchemy and pass. It's fine. He's playing a real video game. What are you trying to say, Aya, about this game? Is this not a real video game to you? Are you trying to gatekeep Monster Train? That looks pretty good to me. Okay. That's fair. You know what? Honestly, fair. True and real, etc. Uh-oh. Okay, Cultist stays alive. Easy. Not even close. I don't know why you had to keep anything. You can't even play games. Damn, dude. Because she's a woman, she can't play games. It's so fucked up you to say Voyix, but also I agree, +2. He's right. What was the last game you played? Slicey Dicey. That's a good one. I like that game. Ooh, little dangerous there on this one, folks. Oh, I forgot I had Echo of the Time Father, too. I should have considered this. You think she's lying? Women always lie. Sorry, Voyix, you lost me on that one. I believe women. I think with Foregone Powers here, I do think I want to just grab, like, maybe a Crypt Builder real quick. Good card to freeze for us as well here, so yeah, that's pretty nice. Ooh, weird spot as well. Weird spot as well here. Pyreball, we don't have any Conduit really scaling here. We do have just, like, Gel gain in general, which is pretty neat. I'll take it, why not? Ooh, we're at 6 eggs already? Damn, that's crazy. Ooh, true Slice Nice fan. Name every item. Every item. Oh no, I'll do Clay. Final answer. Fucking got his ass, dude. Because Clay could be any other item. Io Dolphin, so close, Io, yet so far away. Holy crap, Cranberry. GG, thank you. It is just that simple, folks. Get a fun average Gilda Goldtooth run today. It was a lot better than you were expecting. Listen, I have not gotten Goldtooth in a run that makes sense yet, but I trust that when you have 1 billion gold, Goldtooth will be strong, right? So that makes sense. Voyix, I don't know if you know this, I was retreated to YouTube chat after being defeated in the Marketplace of Ideas. Early on here, I don't hate taking hidden coffers to try to get up to 9 or 10 eggs. I also just like Flaming Talons as well, though. It's a pretty good relic for us on this build. We're very Pyrogel focused. I'm going to go the greed option here and take the coffers. Ooh, and a Sinner Salve. That's lovely. Red chat is for communists or something? Maybe. Could be true. You never know. Maybe this is wrong. I really feel like it's not super important, but a really good hit for us is the Incant Staff. So I want to go to the Armory here, and maybe... And also, the Health Harness is also a really good hit for us, too. There's a couple of really high priority hits to get in the Merchant of Arms. And I think we, like... The units we... Actually, you know, here... Oh. You know what? Actually, I've immediately changed my mind. We need a tank for this run. Our Cold Kalia is not going to cut it. So I think we need to go left side and look for either, like, a Siren of the Sea or maybe one of the Sharks. Would be good as a tank here. And then we have a Merchant of Steel to maybe give us some tank upgrades. That seems like a pretty good line here, actually. There's some good hits in the Merchant of Arms. I stand by that, but I think here, at least, is definitely a left side angle. You have both streams open, and, like, the 1.2 delay is hell. Have you considered Voyix muting one of the streams so you don't hear the echo? That's what I would do if I was you. Okay, some pretty good upgrades here. Incant and Armor again. We can't put... Oh, you already have a slot taken up. Never mind. Okay. Let's see what's going on here, Stygian Banner. What do you got? Ooh, this, maybe a tougher choice than it looks like here, folks. My thoughts are, right now at least, my thoughts are, we don't really need Titan Sentry to kill backlines, because I believe Magma Cultist should pretty much get the job done already there. Right? So I think purely in terms of tanking, the Guard of that name will be better in that role. But maybe in the early game when we're not fully set up yet, we want the Hot Shark here. Really tough choice. You know what? I'm gonna go. Oh, actually, what about you? Are right that if we're going Pyrogel build, like the extra Frostbite from Titan Sentry, it is like the same logic as playing Cold Kalia, but like he's better in the role. I don't know. It's a tough one. I think I want to play Guard of the Name just to see how it feels, honestly, more than anything, and maybe to get him a stamp too. But I think they're both good here. You are, since you haven't mastered it. Sadnarn, there you go, see? I'm kind of on the same wavelength there. Is it not for not the dig for card mastery? Oh, gotcha, okay. I will just take this done because I do think we just purely need it for and like, my thought is, in the late game, which I care about more, I don't think we'll need the Frostbite from the Titan Sentry, hopefully, and I think that this will just be a better tank for us, especially if we don't find a way to actually, like, silence or perma-daze corruptions there. We need someone super tanky in the front here. I think he'll be the tankiest tank possible. Incant 2 dualism gets 10 armor per incant. I was thinking here, I like Runestone here. It's a cheap, good upgrade on him, and then I think we reroll and look for either dualism or look for, Titan Knight. Both those are pretty good. I think that's what we look for on this one. Well, we get neither of them. I would prefer never coming back to a shop ever again here, so I think I'll just settle for the plus 20, honestly. It's not ideal, but I think it'll be good enough. We'll see, maybe not. I think we just do that, and we just and you know what I will do as well here? Ooh, actually, we should consider Speedstone. You know, okay, so my thought here now, right, is one size upgrade, so we have 7 slots on the floor, and maybe now we are playing Cold Kalia. I can see Cold Kalia with Quick Sweep, right, and then we have Guard, Magma Cultist, and Soul Guard, all here together, right? It's enough space. It's 2, 4, 6, 7, right? Yeah, enough room for it after one size upgrade. I think it's pretty decent here. It's not good immediately, but I think it'll be good later on, basically. And it's also better with the no Hot Shark line here too. So I think this will be pretty good. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, the Alzar, the Titan Sentry, is one more proc to the Pyrogel unit. So I think if we're incorporating this Cold Kalia here, that'll be the proc that we need for the Pyrogel. And also, I just think that we just want something that's a little bit beefier, basically. But I'm not sure. Hot Shark does feel you want him to have 3 upgrade slots. I mean, I don't agree, Zips. I think Hot Shark is maybe one of the most, like, flexible units. I get what you're saying in the sense that, like, it feels like it wants 3 upgrade slots because there's so many good major upgrades for it. Large Stone, Titanite, Endless. dualism. Like, there's all these upgrades that are good on Hot Shark, but I think the thing that is important about Hot Shark is that you really just need any two to be good, basically. Any two upgrades out of all of those, and the Shark functions exceptionally well. So I think you know, there's so many that are good, but I think 2 is enough to make him functional. So I don't think he needs a third. I don't think he needs a third slot, basically. Frailty here. I like Frailty on Cold Kalia here. I think you know, it's easy to put Cold Kalia at the very end of a fight, and you know, gaining plus 10 per round is pretty decent. I'm a bit worried about. No, I guess we're fine. Yeah. This works. I think. Let's run it. Should do Avarice on Cold Kalia so you can be done with Steel Shops. Oh, you know what? I didn't realize I had enough money for it as well. I don't know why, but in my brain before I was like, I thought I only had enough money for Avarice and or the Quick. I didn't realize I had enough money for both. I didn't look closely there. That way, it would have been better to have Avarice for sure here on this one. The Pirates of Housing is major stonks monster 2 compared to 1, but at the same time, the overstack is more common. Yeah, that's true as well. That's true. That is very true as well, I believe. Ooh, we're against pushback here. Weird. Looking to hit multi-strike first in Cold Kalia so we get overstack. I don't think we need multi-strike too desperately here. We're really using just Cold Kalia as a backline clearer more than anything on this run. I don't think we need to worry too much about it being like the main carry on this one, but I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know. Neo, hello. How do I have 112 out of 180? How much have I been grinding this? A lot, Neo. A lot, for sure. That is definitely true and real. So here's what we'll do, I think, here. I think I'm going to go... Oh, we're actually in a really weird spot. Oh, wait, I forgot Cold Kalia. Cold Kalia right now doesn't even have... We don't have room for Cold Kalia yet, so hold on, actually. What's our setup here? We probably just do... Like, I think... I'm sorry to say, Cold Kalia, I don't think you're going to be surviving. You know what? Maybe... yeah, I don't think Cold Kalia is surviving this one. If I had to guess, I would say not long for this world. So I think we do just like... So if we play top floor, we should get, I think, 2 hits top floor. But these guys both die on their first hit top floor here as well. Oh, that's actually an interesting point. Yeah, we can play Cold Kalia later and maybe have her win Relentless, and then she doesn't even get to go into combat and she lives. That could be good. I'm just thinking more about I guess we have to play guard here, which really sucks. Although actually we can play cultist into guard into maybe soul guard here somehow. I don't know. We'll see how it plays. Then we'll put a shield steward here for now. That's fine, I guess. I'm gonna just chump with the Spear Steward here, I think. And you know what? Just get him frosted up immediately. Get this man absolutely frosted up right now. This is a bit less good of a draw, I think, for me here. We can go Flash Freeze into Oregon Power, whatever. Okay, that's fine. Cultist lives and gets pushed to the back. That's very good for us. That's fine. But I think I am very much worried about, you know, stuff happening here, basically. Fireball looks pretty good this turn. I think we're going to go Fireball and then maybe Freeze. I don't hate that as an option. I like Fireball here. We maybe, you know what, we'll do 1 Foregone Power. Oh, I hit the wrong one. Whatever. Well, I guess we can do this now, actually, huh? That looks much better for us, too, here, then, actually. That's fine. Okay, no freezing. No freezing. Am I allowed to wear hats at work, Lord of Pies? Yeah, yeah. I actually got this hat from work for free. I had one of, like, I don't know why the concierge was just giving out free hats, and she was like, hey, do you want one? And I was like, free hat? Yeah, I guess why not? Sure. So, yeah, they just gave me a free hat. is pretty neat. Now, we have an issue here. And that's Soul Guard, in theory, going top floor. And then these guys hit, kill the... Oh, actually, we have a Quick here. Maybe Cold Kalia might kill the Fallen Champion here with Quick. It'll be close. Am I allowed to wear Overgrowth Carapace to work? That I'm not allowed to wear, unfortunately. Tragically not allowed. We can do this into, like, this into this here. And then... Wait, shouldn't Cold Kalia live now? Am I dumb? Am I dumb and or stupid? What's the issue here, right? Oh, wait, no. Hold on. What are you dying to, Fallen Champion? Oh, you're dying to the Frostbite from Cold Kalia's damage tick here. You're dying too? God, okay, guys, this is falling apart, folks. We have some issues. What's my highest score in Monster Train? Zips, I have no idea what my highest score in Monster Train is. I have genuinely no idea. We're gonna do this down here. Get this out of here. It's got to be at least 7. Let's think. What was it? Was it Fire Starter in the Golden Touch, or did I do double Fire Starter? I don't remember. You know what? Honestly, fuck you, Cold Kalia. You can eat shit. I'm keeping Soul Guard alive here. That seems like the more practical thing to do. Congrats on 7. Thank you, Zips. Thank you. I tried very hard for that 7. So yeah, I think Cultist is dying, or Soul Guard is dying here for sure. I guess our best bet is just you dying to Frostbite here. You have a lot on you, so I think there's pretty good odds of it, honestly. Right? And then you get 1 hit on Pyre here. If I freeze, actually, if I freeze you, no, you die then. Okay, cool. Actually, never mind. And then, do I care about another incant here? I guess it's pretty good. Sure, 1 more incant. And you know what? I'll freeze this. That seems good, maybe. Pushback is nasty for my units. Pushback was definitely an issue for us here. That's true and real, folks. This is not a good matchup for us. We can go like Flash Freeze into Pyreball in the front here. Then we do Flash Freeze here into Pyreball. And there you go, folks. See, just like that. Just like that, easy peasy. Tragically, though, again, no +10 to the Silliphite there, but I think we get the size upgrade, and we should be good from here. I believe. Isn't score on cap since, in theory, you can farm infinite gold? I guess Alzer, I guess in theory you can just do some sort of infinite to make an infinite money. But there might be a money cap. Does anyone know if there's a money cap in this game? What's the highest gold you can get? I wouldn't be shocked if there is actually like a limit to how much money you can have. That would, in theory, cap the score then at a certain point. Oh, Cold Kalia? Whatever, Lord of Pies. Whatever. Gold caps on 2.5k score. There you go. Fake Monster Train fan. He got me. He knew I was a fake fan. What the hell? Can I be honest here? I think I think I actually maybe can play Harness the Titan here. You have all these fire starters in. Obviously, the foreground power is kind of weak, but I think we can actually make some good value out of Harness the Titan today. And it's just an incant, man. It's not that good, but I think it's decent enough here. And I don't think I want Siren in this build. I think we're just gonna skip these. Take the size upgrade, and maybe we go size card draw. I'm not sure. Oh, Johnny, hello. How's it going? How are you? Hopefully you're doing well. Please do not become IO. I cannot have 2 of you. That would be the end of... listen, last stream. I'm sorry to say, if there's 2 IOs, last stream for sure. I'm retiring. Wow, the way he said, oh, hi. Can't believe this. I like going left side here, I think, to get some upgrades in on our spells. Oh, actually, I do like overstacking here too, though. And I know we need some more Pyre health as well. You know what? Oh, actually, we do have some pretty important rooms and or weapons to fish for here, though. I think I do ultimately go left side here, but I like both these options quite a bit. we had more money, I'd be more interested in the trinket shop here, but we can't even reroll and buy anything, so I'm just gonna go left here. What's my favorite Monster Train 2 clan? Luna, Coven, Umbra, Banish, Pyreborn, or Lazarus League? So, one of those zips is not a Monster Train 2 clan. One of those is from Monster Train 1. So I had to go with probably Umbra, my favorite Monster Train 2 clan. Duh. Those aren't great. What's in here? Well, we can be super greedy for the time being and play Soul Smelter. Jubal, hello. How's it going? You knew it was Umbra? Of course it was Umbra. Let me think here. Dagger's not very good. Meat Shield could maybe be good if we were playing Cold Channel, but we're not playing Cold Channel, so I think I'll take a Soul Smelter. It seems fun. Your highest score is 62k. That's a pretty big number. That's a pretty big number, folks. Let's go Dire Channel. Soul Smelter is maybe an auto pick in your opinion. Oh, I should have checked the shop more. What am I doing, man? Ah, whatever. It'll be fine. Ooh, this is kind of nasty, actually, though. Yeah, we have an issue here, folks. We have an issue. I have an idea, though, I think, for this. Level and hello. How's it going? I'm not taking the trial. My plan here is to make is a 2-floor setup, I think, on this one. I like the idea of playing maybe these two here, and then these two mid-floor. Well, I forgot we had West on here, too, with the Soul Smelter. That's really nice. Voyix, you're back. You saw a cool video of truck driving fast while you were gone. You're changing your personality. What's your new personality going to be like, Voyix? What are you thinking? Okay, so my plan here is something like this here, right? I think the idea is we once again, unfortunately, Colcalia does die here. Not that she's ever going to survive into this combat anyway, basically. The boss is going to snipe her no matter what. But I think we play it like this here. Oh, actually, hold on. Misplay alert, for sure. I'm going to put the Soul Smelter on someone else, I think. But I like the idea of putting a million Pyrogel on the boss with Magma Cultist, and then putting, like, very little incants on these guys right now. And then having the boss die to, like, Frostbite as these guys just stall out, basically. They buffed Dire Channel. It seems to be Dire Channel's a little bit buffed compared to Monster Train 1. Also, Fun Lovin', hello. If I didn't say hi, sorry, hello. How's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. Incant deck versus Incant boss. I mean, it's not that simple, but it is annoying to see here, I guess. It will be a bit of a challenge for us, I believe, today. But how bad could it be? Let's do one of these. We need to get, you know, incants on both these guys here. To be fair. Let's ditch you. Play you here. And I think we put this here as well. And what, freeze the harness here. Harness could be very good sometimes. We'll see. Astroman, I'm sorry that you've been shot for posting a link. I'm sure it's very funny, whatever it is, though. But tragically, you must now perish. Ooh, okay, so... You get a couple incants down here so Magma Cultist doesn't die right away. Let's do... Well, actually, hold on. Order lol moment here. One moment. Hold on. I want to say thank you, by the way. I'm not sure you remember, but you asked to do the Talos Mushroom run. I gave you some ideas. You can finally clear Covenant 10 with them. I'm happy to hear, Fun Lovin'. I had a lot of trouble after that stream, for the record. I don't know if you heard, Lovin'. I've been beating my head against that one for a while now. Ever since I played it. It's been rough for me, man. My life's on a whole new trajectory because of trying to do that combo. For the worse. To clarify, my life has become much worse. Let's put this up here. You're leaking, unfortunately, but that's whatever. We do this into this here. And Cultist is alive still, hooray. You'll die to Frostbite next round, so that's good. Most important thing about Papa John's is that you never order without a coupon. They're absolutely price gouging if you don't get a deal. Interesting. Okay, I do need Cultist to live here, so let's do a little flash freezing. Okay. The plan has sort of worked. The problem is we had to play too many spells bottom floor, and now my mid floor is not doing as well as I want them to do here, basically. We are probably going to lose this, I think, here. Got some Frostbite down, though. Maybe we get there. I don't know. We'll see. How are these two doing here? Not great. Not great, folks. Okay. If I play this, does that help at all? Not really. If I do this up here real quick. Yeah, that kind of helps a little bit, maybe. I think we're just dead as hell, man. We might be dead. Yeah, I think we did just get kind of hard countered. Everyone keeps saying, "Oh, the in-camp boss isn't so bad," including me. We keep saying the in-camp boss isn't so bad against, you know, if you're playing in-camp. He did just kind of completely shut down this run. I think maybe any other boss in the game, this is actually a pretty easy win after this point. But I think seeing this guy right here does just kill me. I was put everybody bottom floor. We could try it, I guess. Let's try everyone bottom. It is. You know, it is. You know, I think you're right, Olympic. You know, actually, yeah, let's just do everyone bottom floor. Let's see how it feels here. So guard, soul guard. We're just have to play into the corruption basically, but maybe that's fine. Now, if anyone survives, it's gonna be the guard here, I think, or maybe it'll be actually the cultist because you're behind. We'll see how it goes. Maybe if cultist survives, we do get a lot of souls here, which is very nice. I would enjoy that quite a bit. Kill you. Maybe a little greedy, but it'll be okay. Maybe we'll see. Oh, you're right, dude. Alembic, I've never made the connection that dualism on Soul Smelter does double your soul gain. That's pretty cool. I didn't realize that. That's a very neat one for sure. You don't understand how people think that Kale is the fucking worst. You hate how he works, stupid motherfucker. Your entire training for the sin of playing spells on his floor is psychotic. I don't know. I'll be honest, I haven't had too much trouble with him. But he's giving me trouble today here for sure, so maybe I need to reevaluate. Who knows? Not me, I don't know. You're going to explode? I was going to explode. Sick. Do this. I guess come up here and get an extra hit in, which kills you, which is nice. Hooray. Considering the alternative of Quorum the Judge. Quorum the Judge is also a pretty tough one, too, because sometimes Quorum the Judge just says, actually, you had the audacity to play top floor here. Get ready to fucking face my 400 minions who will destroy you. Quorum's also a little tricky sometimes. Okay. Put this here. Actually, no, do not. I should be playing another incant. What am I doing? Do not play that. You think Kel's a guy who has a high likelihood of sniping a run that would otherwise win? Yeah, man. Yeah, exactly. Let's just go flash freeze here and then pass. Okay, how does this look currently? It's looking better in general. I'm gonna have an incant into you, I'm pretty sure here. And then we can hopefully kill you by maybe like... Oh, you guys are both dying here, huh? We'll see how it goes. Maybe you die to the pyre. Maybe not. Get some extra flash freezes on you here. Well, I should put... Hold on. Order lull moment. If you just keep playing spells, maybe there's a chance. Maybe there's a chance. Maybe there's a chance here. Let's go Fire Starter first. A little bit of extra value. Do I have another Shield Steward left in the deck here? I do not, tragically. We'll just do this into this here. I think the Pyre wins this, right? Probably. Yeah, there we go. That wasn't even too bad. Okay. It was just playing bottom floor to get through that. Neat. Yeah, that's a good lesson to learn there, right? Is that you can actually just bottom floor your way through that fight there if you do have an in-camp build. It is possible, but it is definitely weird. Voice with the clutch. I thought it was someone else who said to play bottom floor. I thought it was Alembic. Am I crazy? Maybe Voix also did, but I thought yeah. I don't know. I don't know who said it first to play bottom there. Was it? I don't know. You know, let's just give Voix the credit. He needs a win. He's been having a lot of L's lately. Let's give Voix the win on this one. That seems fair. Well, I'll take I'm taking so many of these Embers here, but we have the Cinder stuff, so it's not too big of an issue. You have been taking a lot of L's, true. And it's fucked up, man, Voix. It is fucked up. How the people hate you for how many L's you're taking. I'm gonna save this. We're gonna go one more round. Oh, actually, you know what? Maybe I'm gonna cash in because we have the Soul Smelter, which is making us a ton. I'm gonna actually cash it in here, I think. What do we got, folks? I mean, giving what's his name here? +8 attack is fine. He's a dragon. We also just take Sizzle. I'm gonna go Firecracker. I bet this is gonna be better later on. We'll see. Ooh, Pyre Tap. I was looking at chat for a second there. Pyre Tap is a huge hit. Love to see that. We go left side here. Again, there's some ruins and weapons we want to find. That's none of them. Well, I guess Enchanted Chamber is fine for us, honestly. I'll take this as filler for the time being, but there's definitely better rooms to get for us right now. I will remove our Spirit Stewards. They're very stinky in this build. No, thank you. And I'll look at the banner here, and I will say no to these. No, thank you. Even making bozo plays and losing 1 runs at like the circle before Seraph. You just love Void Armament too much. It's a pretty good one. What is the best to merge with Soul Smelter? So the best weapon, Asherman, that we're looking for here is the Dragon Staff? What is it called? I forget the name of it, actually. But the staff that does 1 damage on incamp. That is like the #1 hit we're looking for here to combine with Magma Cultist, right? It's really nice. It's really nice here. Cursed Dragon Staff, thank you, Alembic, thank you. That is like the #1 equipment. Merging that with Smelter and then slapping that onto a Cultist would be really nice for us right now. But again, like I said, I'll take a chamber for a filler. It's not my ideal room for this build, but it's fine. Well, now we're getting kind of interesting. Now we've got Hall of Mirrors showing up. Yeah, double. Oh, this is interesting. So here's like the thread I'm thinking of here. Double Dire Channel, probably. I mean, wouldn't be that bad, honestly. Sometimes I don't think that's the line I want to go with here. There's something to be said about like double Cultist, maybe somewhere in here, right? Like, there's some stuff we can do with this, and we have Pyre Tab, so we can just go double size upgrade, and play Hall of Mirrors into 7 space, and get like a lot of units out of it, basically. I'm pretty down to try it. Then we make this deployable. Then we play the Enchanted Chamber afterwards, after our deployment, right? And it could be pretty good. We'll see. Mark of Invasion. I like money here, but I think we have enough money currently. You know what sucks here, too? I need to go to this. I think I need to go right side to get the Pyre Remains next ring. We're just too low on HP. And I want to go left side for the rewards here, but I think we need to go right side. Can't figure out how to make mirrors work without flying or ascending and descending. I mean, the nice thing here is that Ashman, we have Pyre Tap here, so we can kind of just do whatever we want with it. We'll take damage, but we can do some crazy setups with it, basically. We got kind of lucky in that regard. This will not be, I think, a standard, you know, Hall of Mirrors build. Also, yeah, no trial for me today, please. Thank you. So we can just do... I think we do Guard, Soul Guard. I don't think we even play the Mirrors yet, basically. I think for now Mirrors is not good. I think the plan here is something like take us like another size upgrade, and then we go here. We would go Mirrors into double Magma Cultist. We could just dupe the Cultist though, huh? I don't know. We'll figure out something to do crazy with this. I think for now it's not that useful. I think at some point this will be good for us, basically. We'll see. Let's level Hall Mirrors lets you accidentally do one of your units for the cost of a space upgrade. Yeah, basically. Which might be what it does here, but I think we can do a little bit more with it hopefully today. We'll see though. Okay, we'll just pass turn here. Dante, hello, hi. How's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. Let's kill you, I think. And then I don't want you leaking. So we'll play that here. Then hopefully we'll do something next turn to stop you from actually fully leaking. That seems good to me. Is that the Dante? That is the Dante, Johnny, from Slice and Dice. Well, now we're in a weird spot. I need to foregone power you to kill you. Right? I don't want you guys leaking either. Let's do Dragon's Breath here. I'm gonna play the Alchemy. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, whatever. That's really annoying, but fine. Can we get... Okay, that's actually maybe good for us here. Hold on. Incant down here. Can I do this here, and then maybe even play you top floor too? We're Pyre tapping for a lot here, folks. I'm very worried, but I think we'll ultimately live this. Maybe. We'll play this down here again. Oh, should I even want to... I don't even want to incate you guys. I don't want to get the sap here, and I want to... Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Let's see what we draw. Get you out of here. You get one hit on Pyre. We're still living, and then we'll hopefully just win Relentless down here. Okay. Ultra kill, chat. You won't believe it, but a shrimp fried this fucking rice. Yeah, I don't know what I was talking about either, Voyix, but like, what are you gonna do? Tell her to stop talking about it? Like, ah, shit. I should have done that. Hold on. Hold on. This is a pretty bad draw, I gotta say. This is a pretty horrible draw. I think we're dead here, man. We can maybe play on a different floor, but I don't know. This is not going well. Maybe middle floor here. Have some time to get some incants out. I don't know. This is looking really nasty. Maybe we go. Well, maybe we. Oh, hold on. Maybe we do Hall of Mirrors here. Hey, hear me out, right? I think we do. Maybe no Cold Kalia. Maybe Cold Kalia top floor. Well, let's try. Let's get a little wacky with it here, folks. Let's try this. Double cultist back here. Put a Soul Smelter on one of them. And then maybe we just incant a billion times middle floor, basically. That could be the sauce. You know what? Honestly, just freeze me here too, I think. Starvader's got his first major update. Is getting 2 more this year, and you're back to your old bullshit. That's cool. I wish I had played Starvaders. I should have played it. Everyone seems to love it. I'm just sitting here not playing it, man. It's tragic. That is more valuable than Soul Guard because she puts up Frostbite and kills backline. Maybe. You know what? I can see it. That's a pretty good point. I don't know. We'll see how it plays here, I suppose, right? Play this out. Let's go Dragon's Breath into hit into Kalia cleans you up later, I'm pretty sure. So I'm just gonna play the Shield Steward here and pass. That seems fine. I have the power to play these games. Nope. Can't do it, sorry. Just so busy. Can't be done. People have tried, it's just impossible. Yeah, except the police will come for me if I play. That is true as well. That is both true and real. We killing you, we're killing you. You're leaking, but not by too much, so it's fine. Yeah, this might work better for us here. We get the incant value and stuff here. Let's see. Ditch this. I think I'm supposed to be putting the flash freeze on this guy actually here. Maybe even the fire start too, which I should have played first, but whatever. And then we'll do a little frenzy swarming here. Take less damage, that seems fine. Okay. And then we hopefully just win Relentless here. We're once again not even close to winning the Relentless. What the fuck, man? Let's do this into this. Into this, into this, into this. Hey, can Colcalia get there, folks? The answer is no, she definitely can't, but we'll see. How close are we? I want to see. Maybe, dude, maybe it is just the Colcalia, huh? Maybe we need Colcalia in here to get the Frostbite down in the Relentless. I actually, you know what? I think that'll work. Sadnar, I think you are right about this. I think it has to be the Colcalia middle there instead of Soulguard. Is this my Soulguard top then? Soulguard just comes up here. Let's do Shark. We do Hall of Mirrors. We go to 5. We can't fit them both. And never mind. Okay. We do this play here. Play this. I kind of like just maybe playing both the Shield Stewards out now, so there's not in the deck anymore. That might be useful as well. We'll see. We're level 4 that does no damage, doesn't do enough damage. How dare you? It does damage, kinda. I will not stand for this slander. Freeze this, and I think we just pass here. Can Fragile Kalia get there? I think she's behind the guard. It should be. Maybe I should have put the cultist in front first. I could have put like, yeah, I could have put the cultist in between here. I suppose would have been probably certainly better. How greedy am I here? Pretty greedy, I think. And you know what? Just to even prevent any corruption hits on guard here. But maybe I should have saved it for next turn. Whatever. You could Pyre Tap yourself now. I'm working on it, Io. I'm working on it. Believe me, I'm working on it. So let's do this into this. Into this. Oh, I sapped Cold Kalia too much. Now she's not hitting. Hold on. Wait a second. Wait a second. I cannot sap Cold Kalia that much. Very important that she still is able to attack here. Let's do this. Into this. Into this, and then pass there, so she's getting at least one hit off. Okay. I guess we just play this up here to get Incount and Soul Guard, huh? Okay. Pretty spooky turn. Frenzied Swarm to prevent the incoming damage. You're leaking for one hit. Your guys are gonna leak for sure here too. Ugh. Stinky and gross. Yuck. Okay. Are you both killing me? You both only get one hits off. So we're hanging in by 2 HP right now. Okay, guys, we might be able to make it here. It is feasible that we survive this. Oh, the fucking Cold Kalia again. No, hold on. I forgot about the what's it called? The sap. Roulette. Sorry, CS. Wrong channel. I think this man kills my ass. Well, you know what we could do actually here? We could... I don't love it. This message is highlighted. That is very true, Johnny. That message is highlighted. GG, is the audio low? Oh, you know what? It is a little low. You're not wrong. Sorry, GG. Hopefully that's better. That's weird. Okay, I think we had to do something like this actually here, people. That looks better to me. Okay. Yelling into the mic more. I'd rather try not to. Also, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, sorry. Was that loud enough for you? Okay. We need to survive here. So we'll play like a flash freeze on you, so that way you only get one hit on the pie. We're currently living with 1 HP right now, as is. Just not. I think this man still just beats my ass, dude. I think this guy still absolutely obliterates me in the marketplace of ideas. I can't play any spells here. So I'll do this. And I will do, I guess, just this and pass. Okay, so we need to kill this turn. We do this. Oh, order lull moment. Hold on. Wait a second. This might get there. This is very close to surviving. Hold on. Need the exact right ordering here. Boom, boom. Didn't count very well there, unfortunately, guys. Although I think we were still dead. I think we were still dead either way, so I'm not too worried about it, but... You know, it is what it is. No, we're dead there anyway, I'm pretty sure. I am pretty sure we did not get there, unfortunately, so it is what it is. Let's run something else here, folks. What do you want to play? Please share the run seed. Oh, shoot. Yeah, sure. Hold on. Absolutely. Absolutely. You want to try it? Yeah, that one, I think we just took too much damage from the that was just, maybe, I don't want to say it was unlucky. Right, it was the in-camp boss losing a lot of HP into waves with the in-camp dudes as well in it, so I don't know. I did kill myself for the economy on Olympic, you are right. Seed is invest whose attempts. Talk about the economy, right? Tethys melting? Sure, we can do Tethys melting. Unless I already have it. Hold on, let's see here. I might already have Tethys melting. I do not, so yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's run it. Let's definitely run that. Tethys. Let's go primitive mold because it's a spell, so it's a bit easier to usually play in these builds. Let's give that a try. Pyre of Dominion. Interesting, curious. 2 Crypt Builders, 2 Molded, 2 Paraffin Enforcers at the beginning. And we could do double Guardian Stone. I actually kind of want to try this. Oh, wait, double? Dude, I have to try this, man. I have to try the double Glacial Seal start. I think we're going to lose this horribly. But we need, for the sake of science, we need to try this out and see how it goes. Also, by the way, one thing I want to note there, too. Dire Channel was ass, by the way. Real quick. Dire Channel didn't do shit, I'm pretty sure. That card did not seem very good to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. That one did not do anything at all, I'm pretty confident in saying. But I don't know. I could be wrong. Okay, so here's the plan, folks. Here's the plan today. Double... Oh, actually, ooh. Let me think here. What do you guys want on this one? Nameless Siren or Siren of the Sea? Because here's the thing, right? My initial thought... Also, did Glacial Seal get buffed? Yeah, right? Isn't it 1 to 2? I think it got brought back to its original scaling. I don't have any spells. Well, I have some spells. I have Engulfed in Smoke, Crypt Builder, and Molded. See? These are some spells. It's not many, but there are some spells here. And we'll find more as we play. So yeah, here's like the thing, right? Obviously, Siren is more offense, or more defensive. Nameless Siren is more offensive. But one thing I think is really cool is that you can put Incant Stone and Dualism on Nameless Siren. It's gaining 6 Rage per Incant, which is 12 attack, right? And then also 4 Armor per Incant, which is pretty cool. You get them both together here. But I think hopefully, I think we just go for Siren of the Sea here, basically. I think the main issue... Oh, here I guess too. The main issue that I have with Siren, or Unnamed Siren, is that I want to put Dualism on my Glacial Seals. These guys need those upgrades, right? So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'll take Purified Soul Shard here. It's pretty good early. And then Chillwind versus Conduit. You know what? I'm gonna go Conduit on this one, I think, actually. With having Crypt Builder as like one of our few spells in the deck, I think I do want this to make him cheaper. Let's see how it plays. Let's see how it plays. Let's see what happens. Well, I would say in Lustrous, I would say that Siren can do either. It can be a tank or it can be DPS. It fits in both roles pretty much, right? This seems really easy to me here. I've got plans on this one, folks. And this is gonna be a Siren. Ooh, actually, interesting question here. Do we play double Siren? I think we just do for the sake of how easy it'll be. Actually, ooh. Hold on, wait a moment. We can do full greed here and play like double thug here. Let's do it like this, actually. This seems fine. And then the Crypt Builder here, that's 60 gold gain, which is pretty nice. I like that. We could have actually gone for the stealth though too. Never mind, I should play the stealth. The stealth would be better actually that turn. You know what? Stealth it up. I will play this, and I guess I go. Ooh, actually, guys, do you think Glacial Seal is better if we just never actually upgrade it? Because then it'll be free to play. Huh. Very interesting dilemma that we have here. Let's just incamp the Sirens. We're rich, by the way, going into this first fight. Holy. Engulf here. Play our Vengeful Shard. Look at we're rocking the money, man. Play this. That's lethal. Very cool. Is Glacial Seal even a guy? So, you know what, Johnny? I talked about the totems in my presentation about if the monster train creatures were monsters or not. And totems, I think, are not monsters personally. I think Guardian Stone, Glacial Steel, Lodestone Totem, I think all those guys, I think they are not monsters. I think they're not even really alive, but I'm not sure. Offering Token, pretty easy pickup here, especially with the hammers. Oh, you're talking about, sorry, I thought you were... Oh, I see. I thought you were... Got you. You're talking about Friends thing about the seal. I see. No worries. Dire Channel was killing heavies. I don't know, man. I think we had gone Cold Channel. He might have also just killed heavies by the nature of doing the Frostbite, right? So I don't know. I think it's kind of tricky to say what went wrong there, I guess, but I could just also be wrong. I'll give you the Halodrippers here for a free incant, I think. You're back from Whip the Enslaved Shrimp. Io, what are you talking about? I don't know what you're saying to me currently, but I'm happy you're back, I guess? I don't know. Send me to the steel shop here. We need Dualism Multi right now. Okay, I'll do Dualism Titanstone. That's fine. So here's the plan, folks. Here's the plan right now, right? We've got what we'll refer to as the tank Siren. This would be the beefy Siren who blocks hits. Right? We put these here. Right? And then we're gonna reroll here. We're gonna find the DPS Siren who, fuck me, god damn it. These are all bad. No, thank you. Did the Solgar run die? Yes, Vlad. The Solgar run did die. I should check this first, by the way, too, to see what was in here. But these are very stinky. No, thank you. Titan Skin 1. Is that spooky here? Not that spooky. I think we can play this. You go double Paraffin Thug bottom floor again. Shame you won't get the Armor Shard golded. Yeah, no big deal. I think I like this. I think I like something like this here. Have a Paraffin Enforcer tanking for the Thug here at first, and then maybe we go Ultra Greed mode here and play something like this here. And the Siren top floor, that seems fine. Ah, fuck me. I forgot this was a thing. Okay, you know what we had to do here then, folks? You have to do some frostbiting to kill the flautist. And I'll just play the incant here, I guess. Seems fine. Seems fine. Kill there. Play shard. I guess we just keep stacking stealth here on this floor. This is how we kill the Relentless, hopefully. Adam T. Hello, Benjamin Netanyahu. Hello, it's me, Benjamin. From the war. How's it going? You know, I'm glad no one thought that joke went too far. I was like slightly worried that maybe someone would be like, hey, not cool, there's like a, you know, there's a war going on and whatnot. Well, everyone was pretty chill. So that's good. That's good for me, I think. Streamer missing being Benjamin Netanyahu. Yeah, the bit here, friend, was that in Voyix's last what's it called video, or last co-op video, I said that I was in fact Benjamin Netanyahu at the start of it. And for some reason, Woke didn't try to kill me. I don't get what I thought Woke would try to get me, but apparently Woke is actually just normal. Who would have known? Voyix cut it at the right time. True. You're canceling me now? Damn. Unfortunate. We had a good run, folks. It was fun while it lasted. Ooh, you do get burned out too with dualism. I didn't know that. Cool, okay. You love playing Stygian Melting in Monster Train 1. I mean, it could be annoying sometimes, especially if you had the dregs. We don't have to deal with the dregs, which is nice. That's cool. I guess give me just give me as many spells as you can, game, honestly. Just give me all the spells here. Although these ones are actually pretty bad, I think, for us. No thank you. Although maybe a Held Over Whiplash could be cool. No thanks. I do want to find multi-strike and or multi-strike again for the Siren, basically. So I do kind of like going right side here. And I feel like left side's not that good for us here. I'm gonna go right side. I think we go to the seal shops as much as we can. 30 gold, awesome, true and real. Johnny, I think my stream froze for a second because all of a sudden like 12 messages appeared out of nowhere. The last message I had seen was streamer missing Benjamin Netanyahu, and then like a wall of text just appeared in front of me. I think maybe I lagged a little bit there or something. I'm not sure. But let me see. Hold on. Your earlier message. Oh, see, I got you, Johnny. I see. Gotcha. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. You're on the phone, Mr. Woke, right now, filling out my cancellation paperwork. Okay. Yeah, Twitch did sabotage his joke. That is true. Unfortunate. Hasn't happened to you. Yeah, I'm in the streamer dashboard, IO. I'm like in a whole different plane of existence, basically. You're the stream. She's the stream, folks. Do I want a Titan Sentry here? I think like the idea is that I should be getting enough Frostbite off of my Glacial Seals. But I guess we do have the Purified Soul Shard. I can just play it for free, honestly. Why not, right? Chapel, yeah, it is a bit of a punching up situation, I suppose, making fun of Benjamin Netanyahu. I just like, you know, some people, they just like, you know, it's first off, it's a situation that I'm not nearly educated enough on. I know of, you know, some things about what's going on in Gaza, but not enough. Ooh, I think we go Mr. Chikat here. Almost certainly, right? Hey, how does if boss is muted, do we enter with melee weakness still? Let me actually see this. I'm curious. Hold on. Let me see. Is this like a what ability does this fucker have? Enchant. Units enter with melee weakness 1. Maybe this doesn't get silenced. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm curious. I think we need to take it anyway, but I'm curious how this interacts. Certain effects bypass the silencing. Interesting. Melee weakness is not an aura, it's a combat modifier. Interesting. Interesting. What if Benjamin Netanyahu declares, sees that video, he's going to declare war on New Jersey? Good luck, man. Good luck. Me when you're a painting by Edvard Munn, but you don't have access to the letter C. You know what? Friend, I'll also give you a +2. There you go. Good one, friend. We could go Smidgestone. Smidgestone multi here, but I don't like that very much either. I think we just reroll. Give me the multi game. There we go. Thank you for listening. +2 for the hands. Thank you, friend. Thank you. And thank you for referencing one of like the 3 pictures I've ever seen in my life. Appreciate that as well. Okay, let's go Archery on here. Bigger trial. Is one of the other 3 Goatsy? You know what's funny? I've made my fair share of references to Goatsy. I have not actually seen Goatsy. I've seen Mario Goatsy, but as far as like actual Goatsy, just haven't seen it. So, you know, I guess I'll never know. What about Banksy? Oh, I hang out with Banksy all the time. That dude's so chill. Love that Banksy character. I'm gonna put you behind here, and I guess I just put you here to die. What about Sheepsy or Mousy? Don't you know what a Goatsy is? Are you too young? Don't look it up, man. Just don't. I can't have this on my conscience. Not again. Zips, don't fucking do this, man. Let the record show. I said don't. I'm innocent. Bit override? Yeah, please, please. Okay, you're killing here, so that's money. You're just going for Incant's top floor here, huh? That seems safe. Let him learn is the old ways. I'd rather not. You told him about it and then go, hey man, this isn't my fault. I'm innocent! I'm innocent! I can't believe the woke moralists are coming for me again. Just because I told someone to not look up Banksy. This is bullshit. Now you go here, snipe another kill, get me some more money. Thank you. There and pass. You feel like we should avoid this? You would not talk about I don't talk about it so much, boys. I talk about meat spin all the time, but Goatsy, I very rarely reference. This is a misrepresentation of me and my beliefs, and also you're racist. You know, like Zips. First off, you didn't look it up, but I can't prove that. So +2, you got my ass here. I'm a bad influence, I guess so. You've never talked about Goatsy, and you've never heard you talk about it on this stream at least 6 or 7 times now. That's just, I'm just. First off, you've talked about Goatsy. Voyix, I'm in your Discord server. You've talked about Goatsy before. You can't fucking trick me on this one. I've seen the vile shit your friends are putting in the Discord. Ain't no way. Where's Ryan? Bring Ryan here right now. Get Ryan in the stream. I want confirmation that you've never talked about Goatsy before. DMing him? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Up yours, woke moralists. We will see who cancels who. Anyway. Easy dub against Archeon here. Every day we stray further from God's light. I guess so. You know what I was thinking about today? Listen, this is gonna be incredibly nerdy. I understand that. Ooh, also I'll take Remnant Pact here. I think I'll just slap it on the Hot Shark every once in a while. So I was listening to NPR when I was driving home from work today, and there was just some science lady talking about some sort of new telescope they built. I wasn't thinking about it too much, but they're talking about, you know, like having super high quality pictures of space now. Like they have like a thing that had like a 1 billion pixel camera or something. I don't know. But I was thinking about it, and you know how like certain stars are different colors? Oh, Ryan, there we are. Ryan, hello. Ryan, I'm gonna need you to tell me the truth, the honest truth here. I need you to tell me, Ryan, has Voyix at any point ever discussed Goatsy? Just ever. With you, with someone else maybe, I don't know. Has he ever done it before? This is very important. Now, you're pretty sure it was just you bringing it up. Because you follow Slime on Twitter. Okay. So, Voyix, you are guilty by association. You are a Goatsy accessory. I sentence you to 1 million years in prison. Next case. Next court case. What the fuck? Sorry, buddy. I don't make the rules. I call the witness and the witness damns him to hell. No, I'm right. For sure. Why didn't you call Ryan? You could have just called me guilty by association because you talked to me. Well, no, I'm innocent. Because I said don't look it up. The end. Checkmate. Anyway, so we have the purified soul here. So we could just like play Heaven's Light. No, we need Heaven's Light to get the glacial seals in here for sure. Actually, let's do that. You know what, Ryan? I did talk about how I've seen Mario Goatsy before. You're not wrong. This started right because I was talking about how I haven't seen real Goatsy, but I've seen Mario Goatsy before. What are we doing next here, people? I kind of want to just find like a holdover for Engulfed in Smoke here. That seems like it's pretty game winning or pretty close to game winning here for us. So I think we'll go right side. BRB looking this up. No, don't do it. Don't do it, friend. No, stop. Please, no, not another one. Why does it keep happening? Why does it keep happening? This is what a fucked up and twisted world we live in, man. You can't believe it. You look at that. I didn't make you look at it. I didn't do shit. I didn't rig shit. Ooh. Not that even good for us here, honestly. I don't know. I like Smolderstone just on a molded to get out of our deck here, I'm pretty sure. That seems nice. And you know, I could see us in a world. I could see us putting Remnant Pact on Siren and on Titan Sentry here. So I think I'm gonna actually make this remove consumed. This seems fine. We should name the Gulf of America to the End Gulf of Smoke. Lord of Pies? What? Mate, sure? I don't know, maybe? Why? Got him? Okay, sure. I don't know. Why not? You should Google big oiled boobs on your school computer. Listen, I was normal in high school. I just played Flash games on the computer. I at no point ever attempted to look up pornography on a school computer. And I think that says something about the state of maybe education. Maybe not actually. I don't know. Maybe it's just, actually it's more about it's more of a statement on just society in general. I think that's probably much more damning. I think is just the general state of the world we're living in. Also, I can take this pretty easily. I think. You don't think you ever did either? I listen. I'm sorry. How can I believe you? How can I believe you? It's just look at the state of the world. I maybe. I don't know. Let's do this into this. Into Endless the Shark. Hooray. You say this as if you aren't the one, you aren't at max 1 decade older than you. 1 decade's a big difference, Io. A lot can happen in a decade. Physical teacher's computer to look up porn because she was... oh my god. Spoons. That's pretty diabolical. I don't know if I can endorse this. Like, you gotta be really sure as a child that, like, the teacher is worth, like, you know, getting fired for this transgression. Okay. You get away, unfortunately. That's fine. Young Spoons was vicious. Damn, dude. What a killer. Okay, you go back down here, buddy. Protect the paraffin bug. It's very important. We will continue to get smoked out here. Oh! I get it, Lord of Pies. You're talking about engulf and smoke the spell. I genuinely did not know what you were talking about when you said that before. I'm actually stupid, I think. I thought you were just losing your mind. This makes so much more sense. Thank you. This is a glacial seal run. This is a glacial seal run. You're not wrong. Okay, bop this down here. Pass turn. This might get there, folks. I'll be honest. This could... I mean, I'm a little bit worried about just how low our damage output is, I guess, on, like, heavies and stuff. We have a lot of spells. This could work. Glacial Seal is so cute when it spikes up. You know what? Agree to disagree, I think, Zips, on that one. I don't get the... I don't perceive that as being cute, I guess. I don't know. Go get him, Paraffin Thug. Matthew Schmidt, stop looking it up! What the actual F? You did this to yourself. I literally kept saying don't look it up. Do I need a fucking disclaimer in the stream title? Should I say, like, I am not responsible for any actions you, the viewer, takes from listening to me saying don't do something? Just show it on stream already, get it over with? No. No. No, thank you. I will take Spike of the Stygian here. You know what? I'll go Fatal Melding on this one too, actually. Honestly, I just want as many spells as we can get in the deck here that maybe do some sort of damage. You're talking about you got your work computer here. If you need to Google something, do not. Do not. Do not. You will Ark of the Covenant yourself if you look this up. Stop it. Yeah, your previous run, you made it past Kale. Illustrious, what was the line that you took? Did you go maybe less invested in incanting and you do something else instead? Or did you just do it better, basically? I'm curious to hear what you did differently so far. You just took the Hot Shark? It was the fucking Hot Shark. God damn it. I was pranked by the Armor Shark, and it was Hot Shark the whole time. It was good. I do want another multi on my Siren here. We get a Cavern Event over here, which would be cool, though. We get a free Relic here. You know what? We'll go left side. Free Relic as well. Why am I being weird about it? Good point. Ooh. Tough choice. I think I gotta go... With the Steel Shop right here, I think I gotta go Housing. I gotta go big on this one, I think. A second Armor Stone for my Tank Siren. Don't mind if I do. I don't think Quick will do much for us here. This will never snipe a heavy, basically. And then we just keep looking for multis. I will take a Smidge Stone, though. I will take a Smidge Stone. I will dupe the Siren right now. That seems like a pretty good line for us, in theory. Okay, here's the plan for this build right now, folks. Aya, what is female hysteria? Okay, so Zips, back in like ancient times, like the 1960s, basically, or something probably a little bit earlier. But basically, like most things at the time period, medicine was sexist. So they would misdiagnose women with something that they called hysteria, where if they just, you know, had any symptoms, they would just go, I don't want to be fucked with this. I'm just going to say you have hysteria because you're a woman. That's basically the long and short of it. That's basically the gist of what hysteria is. You join back to what, Lord of Pies? You have hysteria because you're that, you know, Lord of Pies, that's good. That's good timing. That's good timing. That is unfortunate. Also, holdover and -1 on Golden Touch. Ooh, that's probably making a lot of bank in Luscious. That's pretty cool. Dart Shark, hello, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. I really didn't know your friends were using the College Professor's computer to organize some event, and a lot of automatic link suggestions on his browser were porn. That's awesome. Based. I will say, the only similar thing I did to this one time was that when I was a senior in high school, I did take... It wasn't even one of my teachers. It was just a different teacher. I found their... I think it was just... It wasn't the laptop. I think it was just like their... I went to their computer in the room and just tried to log into their account, guessing the password, and I think I locked them out of their account for like a half hour, and then just left the class because it wasn't my class. I know I've done some crimes too, apparently. I think maybe I'm not innocent here when it comes to fucking with teachers. Matthew Schmidt, I would never even... no comment. No comment, I've decided. Just keep up the stream right now. Yesterday, you can't keep up. I don't know. I didn't stream yesterday, I don't think. Unless I'm losing my mind. I hope they make the tag team leader become a new game mode. It's really fun for you just stomping the enemy with Tethys. Yeah, maybe one day. Who knows? Also, I'm going to take the fire dampener here. I think we can manage it. I think I had a conversation about this in class, but it was not referred to as female hysteria. Zips, listen. I mean no disrespect by this. If I remember correctly, a lot of your education was in the Texas public school system. Now, I hate to maybe shock you here. I don't know if the Texas public education system is let's say they're a little bit notorious, maybe being biased about some things. Maybe they like leave out, you know, things about slavery, yada yada, etc. So, you know. Texas, more like bad exists. For legal reasons, this is a joke. Listen. Johnny, you're in trouble, buddy. We're coming for you now. Dark Shark, I know about the tag team mutator. I do know about it. I've seen it before. Well, I don't have room here for the glacial seal this time, so I guess I'll put this over here. And I guess we just go... Well, the problem with Engulf here is that we do not deal frostbite damage here, which is a problem. I think we just do this actually and pass. That seems fine. That seems okay for the time being. My bad ex went to Texas. How's she doing? How's she been? Just curious. How's your ex been? Just wondering. No idea. You haven't followed up on her since we broke up. Damn. It do be like that sometimes, huh? We do this into Fatal Melting here. And then we keep playing Engulf and Smoke, I suppose. Ooh, and you're kind of getting away with it here, huh, buddy? That's an issue. Oh, well, it's fine. She's doing tool-assisted speedruns? That's interesting, friend. I didn't know. This kills you, so I like that. And I can't play my smokes anymore, but I don't think we need them anymore, hopefully. We'll see. Oh, sorry, Menu Soccer on every social media platform crying, take me back. That makes more sense. Also, you definitely play that here, because you get more health back than you lose from not playing the Vengeful Shard here. Pro tip 2 is bigger than 1. Stealth is not good for the revenge trigger loops. Yeah, eventually, Dart Shark, I don't think we're going to be playing Shark on the floor. Eventually, at some point, we're going to be sneaking in. We're going to be playing like Shark bottom floor, and then we're going to be sneaking in the playing like middle floor and sneaking in the what's it called, basically, the Glacial Seals. That's my plan. I'll take an unnamed tome here. Kind of just can't go wrong with it. Resin removal also looking pretty juicy. Very happy. Let's see. Let's see. What am I doing? You know what? We have a lot of money, so I don't hate going to the trinket shop here. We can also dupe the siren again and get 3 of them, which would be pretty cool. But I think we just want to. I think this is the right number of sirens. I think we just want to get better upgrades on them. But I don't know. It's a weird spot to be in, I think. We probably just need a good room as well here, actually. Like maybe like an Inferno room would be really nice. Maybe like a room of silence also would be good here too. I don't know. But we are, you know, Stygian melting, so we don't have access to any cool, unique room and weapons here. Arrows removal goes hard against every final boss, you swear. It's a good spell. It's a good spell for sure. Absolutely. You know, I'm going to go left side here for the cave and also for the health here and maybe a cool room. We'll see. Peace. Did I say hi, Peace? I'm not sure if I did or not. Hello, Peace. How are you? Hopefully you're doing well. I'm down for a Void Armament here, I think. Slapping this onto like our back low siren seems pretty safe for the most part. I like that. Jeff, hello. How are you? Jeff, did I don't know why, Jeff. I'm worried that that maybe you were here before, and then I didn't say hi to you, and you're gonna make another video, and I'm gonna be just. I've already had a rough day today, Jeff. People have already canceled me several times in this stream. I really can't handle the emotional damage from you coming in and also canceling me, basically. Spoons, hi. How are you doing? The conduit room is gated for Luna clans. Yeah, the planetarium. But the plus 15 spell power room, that one's a neutral clan room. Anyone can get that one. Which I wouldn't hate to see right here. Ooh, actually, you know what? I think I'm more into Fight Club. I think we have a little bit of a hard time ramping up our damage. I think I just want Fight Club on this. Over a Zone of Silence. I think that's right here, but I don't know. We'll see. This guy gets multiple people to... Voyix, how dare you? How dare you, sir? This is a mischaracterization of the highest degree, sir. Ooh, we could. Ooh, you know what I kind of like here? I like Tome of the Lost Path, so we can maybe overstack. That's pretty cool. I don't think we're ever gonna get any real value out of Umbra Stone. We just have a bunch of sirens that are never actually getting like real trample damage numbers here. But I think we just take this and we just overstack instead. Just the facts, buddy. I'm gonna ruin you in the next co-op video, Voyix. I want you to know I'm gonna be someone vile and horrible. I'm getting the next YouTube video taken down. Overstack is good stack. I agree. Also, hi Ewoks, how's it going? How you been? Damage shield, huh? Gravity Peaks are huge in the Baldur's Gate 3, but Rogue Trader 60% off. It's time to me it's the best CRPG after Baldur's Gate 3. I don't know what that is. I mean, I know what Baldur's Gate 3 is. I don't know what Rogue Trader is. But if it's good, it's good. I'm happy to hear. It's been fun. You're gonna go watch a movie? Bye, Voyix. I'll miss you. Have fun with your movie. I finally played myself a YouTube video with Voyix. Man, he did get my ass. Shit. I have been once again owned in the marketplace of ideas. You guys are all on the same page here. You're all immediately roasting me. Damn. Might leak a little bit here, huh, folks? I'd have a couple of guys make it through on this one. We can snipe you with a Crypt Builder. We can really soften you up here, too, with a Crypt Builder as well. Which I think we'll... Oh, fuck. Oh, and it's Spell Shield as well. Actually, no, I don't fuck with this. Never mind. I changed my mind. Definitely wrong. You're gonna be something vile and horrible. Microsoft Windows. True. Where you're mixing 10 times per turn. God, that mechanic is annoying sometimes. Thankfully, it was pretty OP, so you just turn your brain off. I've had very strong mix runs, Luke, take like 2 times the length they normally take sometimes. It is very annoying to play like a really strong mix build, basically. I agree. You're a silencer. You're not getting the damage shield here, which is fine. But this man is gonna hit our pyre for a little bit of damage, it looks like. I'm playing the Frostbite Shark as a 2 front and hiding him as stealth. You are right. I probably could just like play him somewhere else. I don't think it matters too much though. I could be playing him up. You know what? You're right. I could be playing him up here. I should have played it here. You are very much correct about this assessment. However, that would require me to go back and actually fix things, and I don't want to do that. You love mix builds. They're very strong. Mix is a very strong spell. It's just like so tedious to actually play out. That part is very true and real. How are we looking top floor here? We can play both of these. Get a quick assassination in there. Lovely. I want to get the Dualism Glacial Seal on the floor here, too. I think what we'll actually do is... no, never mind. Let's play the Vengeful Strike. We have pretty low odds. Kale will come up here and probably just assassinate him. We need to draw the Flying Book. It's not in the deck currently, so I don't know. I don't think... If it was Chillwind, I'd be okay with putting the Void Armament on the Tethys here. But it's not Chillwind, so it's not very good. Unfortunately. Put this here. Ditch this. Ooh, that's lovely. Then we Helix Crystal. You can just play this on you. That's fine as well here, I think, right? Hold the Unnamed Tome. You never understood how to make mix work well. Then again, you hate playing last, so you're biased against it. There's definitely some tips and tricks to do with that clan. Oh, I'm just realizing, like, if I put you here, you get killed because of the stealth still. You know what? I'm gonna let him die. Oh, you know what I can actually do here? Endless it. I was gonna endless. Actually, I think I'm supposed to endless one of the sirens here. I think that's actually better to do for like elevating it up as the fight goes on. I don't think it matters too much, basically. I think no matter what we do here, there's not much wrong to do, basically. You play a Paraffin Thug up here. Just chump, which is nice. Play this as well and clear the entire floor, and then I guess... I honestly, genuinely think we just play, like... this here to get another incant in for now. Not much to do with it. Yeah, Dante, I would say, like... you know, it doesn't need to be test subject alpha. It can be like as simple as just playing whatchamahoots. It can be as simple as playing like Plague Doctor and just giving her a bunch of rage, and that also will work with mixing, right? The thing about mix is that once you like get the right color, you can keep mixing more and more to like keep getting the right color, right? And it should work pretty well for you. Get a silence here. Pass turn. Good news, you're off work. Bad news, you need to work tomorrow for like an hour. Cash, that is tragic. You want the previous run Titans and all, feel free to take a look. In Lustrous, if you're in the Discord, you can post the link there. I think if you try to post it here, I think that YouTube will snipe it. Or I guess you can just type the actual code and I can just copy and paste it and play it later. Unless you're showing a screenshot too. That also be a thing as well. You just got a rejection email. You think that it'd be a bad thing, but after applying to jobs for 4 months, I only got 10 rejections and everyone else just fucks off. Hey, you know what, CS? It is polite of them to say no. There is a bit of a silver lining there. That's fair, but I'm sorry to hear. You know, obviously, right? It is not good. Do the challenges? Oh, I can check my own challenges. Really? I didn't know that. Cool. Interesting. I think I want card draw in this spot. I think that's right. The key to job search is not let rejections get to you. That's literally it, but they do. Oh, yeah, they do sometimes. This is why you need to watch Voyix. I don't know if watching Voyix will be a cure for not getting a job. And in fact, I would maybe say, like, it's not the most productive thing in the world to do if you're trying to, you know, look for a job or whatever, right? He also got rejected from jobs. Did Voyix get rejected from jobs? I mean, he's not here right now, so he can't answer, but has Voyix been on a job hunt recently? I didn't know that. I was not aware that he was looking for employment. So you had to run earlier 9 live, cat, reanimate room, and brain transfer. That does sound pretty cool. That does sound pretty cool for sure. It took you over a year to find a job when you felt after getting your degree. I'm still working on my degree, but I kind of have a friend who has a friend of a friend has a job where they're pretty sure they can get me a job at once I finish. So, yeah. But like that's not even a guaranteed thing either, right? So I don't know. Basically, my advice is have friends and have them, you know, network. Your net worth is your network, yada yada, rise and grind, wake up at 3 a.m. I don't know. You gotta remember your test subject alpha was a cool 11 million attack. That's a lot of attack. That's a lot of attack. Merch. I think I want to go Merchant of Steel here still. I need to get upgrades for the Sirens. Let's see what's going on. Multi me? Dualism again? Sure. We should put plus 25 on the Glacial Seals as well here, I think. I actually kind of like giving this one Large Stone as well. If we're gonna fly it in. Actually, we're probably not gonna fly it into this point. You know what? Yeah, no, thank you. I think we're just gonna try to play it on the floor. Reroll. Okay, multi. That's a big hit. Happy to see that. I think we're gonna settle on there's a runestone for this other Siren. Why is United Healthcare one of my tags? So Cash, you know how normally when you open up a stream for the first time, if the streamer themselves has not shown an ad, you will see a pre-roll ad, right? Streamers have the option of either having all new viewers. Yeah, the no ads thing. Yeah. Okay, you know. That's why. I just haven't gotten rid of it from I could change it. I could change it to like maybe Iran Missile Strike or something instead. Right? But I just haven't changed it in a while. That's all. What are our worst spells here? Probably this Molded. And then beyond that, what's like a really bad spell? Let's get rid of the Ember, actually. Get that out of here. Aren't you scared to be secretly blacklisted by advertisers? Well, here's the thing, Cash. I don't want advertisers on Twitch. The ad revenue from Twitch is just so unbelievably low that I don't care. I'd rather people just not see ads at all to begin with. So, yeah. If anything, that's a good thing if that happens, basically. Now, YouTube, on the other hand, YouTube... Sorry, you guys have to deal with ads. Because the ad revenue over there is much better. Basically. So, unfortunate. Also, they don't give you, like... Actually, I'm curious, YouTube stream watchers. If you're watching the live stream over on YouTube, when you boot up the stream... I guess I actually have two questions. I don't watch YouTube live streams basically ever. when you boot up the stream, how often you don't mid rolls or manuals. So you pretty much never see mid rolls, right? Oh, you have premium randomized, so that doesn't count. I'm sorry to say. But so you have, when someone who does not have YouTube Premium, when you open up the stream, is there an ad in the beginning or the end or whatever? How's that work? There are like 2 ads in like every other an hour, another 2. Really? That's weird. Oh, memes friend, you block the ads. First off, I use an ad blocker as well, so don't feel you ever have to give me like money for using an ad blocker. I appreciate the money, but like that's unnecessary. But thank you. But like, I don't worry about that. That is not. I did actually. If you, I don't know. I feel weird shilling. Never mind. Let's just move on. I'll take Conduit 3 here. We have a lot of 3-cost spells. It's pretty good here on this run, so I'll take that. Maybe do a removal as well here. I don't know. We have actually no removals probably. He's been canceled like 3 times today. That is true. That is true, Fun11. You're not wrong about that. I thought though, I set it up to not show any mid rolls though during the actual live streams. If they do, that's kind of weird, but whatever, I guess. I don't know. I feel weird shilling. Well, Lord of Pies, that money I earned. The money for robbing you, that I earned. So that one I don't feel bad for taking. But otherwise, yes. Also, will Penitent Prayer Stone just kill Tet this year? It'll be pretty close. I think we can actually swing this, though. Maybe this is too risky. I think it's probably too risky. Never mind. I changed my mind. You have enough money. It's okay. Okay, so we're going to do this here, basically. Tap this, and then we're gonna be smart this time, actually, and put the shark up here instead. And not be dumb to put it on the stealth floor. Surely I never get punished in my life. Almost never, but sometimes. Sometimes I do get punished for my many crimes. You know what? I kind of like. I think I just put this down here to get an in-can again, honestly. We could try to sneak in the Titan Sentry. It would be a decent amount of damage, but eh. Let's play this and pass. You're not leaking for 2. You're getting like 1, maybe 2 hits off here, it looks like, so that's fine. You're taking up half the screen. Oh, is this... Wait, is this still there? Does it not go away? Hold on. Memes friend... You have cursed me. How do I get rid of this? That's not good. It lives there. How do I remove you? Oh, I can remove the message. It looks like. Although will it ban you? I don't think it'll ban you. Huh? Weird. I'm going to the memes friend again. I appreciate the money. I'm going to attempt to remove the message so it stops blocking the screen. We'll see what happens. It's still there. Oh, it's gone. It's gone. There we go. Okay. Now what? We've saved the stream quality. Hooray. That is you could probably talk it away too, I guess. Huh? But that also worked, I think. Who doesn't love a good goatsy? Cash, you're gonna get in trouble, man. Woke is gonna cancel your ass. Also, hold on, I think I did order law moment here. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh wait, I did play the Fight Club. No, we didn't order law at all here, actually. Okay. Don't listen to Friend. Friend is the demons of Babylon wear the coat of the righteous or whatever. Don't listen to him. We started the stream as soon as you left the house. Leonard, I apologize. My bad. How's the stream going? I think it's been an interesting one. It's had its ups and downs for sure. Oh, fuck. Hold on. Order again. It's had some ups and downs for sure here. I think it's ultimately been a pretty good stream. I've had a good time so far. The people have been enjoying the stream too. They're telling me how much they love this stream. Big fans, etc. Okay, you're getting by, unfortunately, but you're dying, which is nice. We're actually getting a double kill, because that's a lot of money coming in. Huge. What are some balance changes that I'd make if I could? Ewoks, this is a very interesting question. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I've never thought about, like, in this game, or I'm sure I've thought about it in the moment, maybe sometimes. I've never, like, you know, off the dome, I got nothing really that would change. I'm sure there's some things that I think maybe could be a little bit better, but not by too much. The game's in a really good spot, honestly. I think you Ewoks and the other playtesters did a very good job testing the game, basically, because it feels, at least in my opinion, and maybe I'm dumb and stupid and wrong, but the game feels really, really balanced compared to Monster Train 1. I think the game's in a pretty good spot. I would, you know what? I might make the Mushroom Lady a little bit hotter. That would be an interesting one for sure. I can see that maybe being a thing I would do. Ooh, I think we do this. Get one less incant here, but I think we'll be fine. And what else would I do, though? I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, you know what? Meme Sprite, that's a good one. Yeah, Crucible Dogs, in my opinion, and I think most people's opinion, Ewoks, in a pretty bad state right now, right? I think that the base stats on them are too low. And I mean, the Morsels got buffed, but I think they don't really benefit much from the buffs, basically. Those guys feel a little bit bad right now, but also, I don't know, maybe they're still good. You keep screaming for this? That would be a nice change, but it's not one that I'm demanding. Like, if that never happens, whatever, it's fine. If I had to guess, I would say maybe the fact that there's a unit limit has more to do with the game functioning properly. Like, maybe some funky crazy shit happens if they ever make like too many units on a floor. I don't know. That would be my guess more than anything. That it's mainly for game performance and the actual balance of the game to have the unit limit. So I don't know. The Lifesteal Dog especially seems pretty bad. You need to get like a lot of health. You know, he heals himself, right, in theory, but he has such little base stats to begin with that he just probably dies usually. I don't know. Maybe a stack to make it work out for performance. I don't know. I get the idea, right? Where it's like if morsels stack, it's like it avoids that issue. But then like if morsels are stacking, then it's like you know, it takes away part of the identity of Underlegion, right? Underlegion, one of their big defining characteristics is that they have this whole stack of fungi, right? And if morsels are stacking now too, it's like kind of weird. I don't know. And like how is each individual morsel's stats tracked in the morsel pile too then? Like, I don't know. Fly Guardians into the floor to protect Tethys. I don't think we want to do that. I'll honestly take an Urchin Spines. I think it's not too bad here. I'll take Subsuming Blade as well. It's obviously late for Subsuming Blade, but we just want any damage spells basically. Or any spells to begin with, just the end. I actually don't joke that you give Hornbreaker Prince multi-strike by default. You know, fun loving. If Fel gets multi-strike, I don't hate Hornbreaker getting multi-strike. Although I think, you know what I would do then, fun loving? I think I would, if Prince baseline gets multi-strike, then I think you have to go. Would you go then 3, 4, 5 on Brawler instead of 2, 3, 5? How would you do that then? I don't know. I think out of all of the Princes, I think Brawler Prince needs the least amount of buff. So I don't know. But it feels weird for Brawler Prince to have no upgrade on level 1 as well then, right? So, weird spot to be in. I don't know how you solve that. Send me to the right side here, by the way. I don't care about the shops anymore. Or the arm shop, I should say. I just want spell upgrades here. Would morsels being spaceless break the game? I think they'd be pretty strong if they were spaceless. If you could like play them on and like, I guess Johnny, my question is, if the floor is full, right, space wise, can you still play the morsels then? Because if there's 0 space and you can play them on an already full floor, that would be maybe too strong. I don't know. I'd have because Umbra's not that bad right now. I think Umbra is pretty playable, especially with like the deployment phase with like Morsel Maker and stuff like that. I think there's a lot of good reasons to play Umbra right now, and I think that like the approach shouldn't be buffing morsels. I think the approach should be buffing the cards that eat morsels if they're weak right now. Because I think morsels themselves are pretty strong currently. They're getting a lot of base stats. I think the issue is maybe like the dogs themselves. You give all morsels flight. Basically, that's what you're doing, and that's pretty strong, I think. Let's see what's in the shops here before making any decisions. Joe, hello, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. Is Votive Key good for me here? It does just make the Titan Sentry endless right away, which I guess is fine. I don't think it's worth the money, though. Honestly, I think it's not even... I think it's a bit of a bait here. I will take Sigiled Seaweed. I like that quite a bit. And then let's go to the Merchant of Magic. We can make... This is just a -1 cost upgrade here, basically, because you have the Eternal Sun already on you. So we'll take that. Let me think here. We already have Chick Hot and Sigil Seaweed. I don't think we need to double stack the unnamed tome, although it's actually really good into the Titans here as well. No, 8 turns is enough, I think, for silencing. Actually, never mind. I think we just go Engulf and Smoke here. I think Stealth 4 is pretty decent. Let's try that, and then I think. And listen, I know we wanted the Glacial Seals to do something, but I think we actually just go and we dupe another Siren. I think we just take this one and dupe it, and we just... Our rollout is just 4 Sirens, Tethys, and maybe we try to sneak in 1 or 2 Glacial Seals in there. But don't sweat it too much, basically. That seems pretty good to me. Okay. Did she get Sentient Titan skin by default as well? She dies too easily thanks to corruption. I have not... Sentient is one of my least played champions, so I don't have a good sense for that. I don't know. You know, we'll see. Well, all of the old clans we're talking about balance. An important thing is that I think was it Ewoks? The one who told me this? I forget who it was, but I think it might have been you. I think the Shiny Shoe, I believe one of their main goals right now is first to blow up and then act like they don't know no one. But one of their second main goals is to add equipments and rooms for the old clans, right? So I think we shouldn't worry too much about, especially the Monster Train 1 clan balance here, while we're waiting to see what those changes are, basically, right? That's my thought, at least. Okay. Tethys comes in here. You can't speak to what you just know. Fun is coming. I'm sure. But what I'm trying to say is I don't know balance-wise how it's going to look, basically. I don't know what's going on with, like... you know, we'll see how the game is feeling, basically, is what I will say, pretty much. Hey, this is an issue. Folks, we have a problem here. We have a problem. I have been smitten by this chosen assassin. I have been completely and totally removed from the game here. So that's not good. The sweepers once again, yeah, we disrespected here for sure. I need to play bottom floor, I think. Okay, hold on. New plan. I have a plan, folks. I have a plan. So I think Titan Sentry bottom floor here. And then I think we go 1 Paraffin Thug top floor. We'll just play you as well here. Doesn't matter too much. You're going to die anyway. Then we go mid floor with this shit. And this will hopefully do something here. We'll see. I don't know. You don't need to play bottom floor. We do have Sigil Seaweed. That is true. Okay, play these. We got a Glacial Seal in the mix here, too. Well, I don't think it'll survive very long. You're dying anyway, so I guess we just do this here. Chip you a little bit, then pass turn. The Armed Forces jobs are showing up on Indeed again is getting tempting. I would say CS. I mean, listen. You can join the military if you want, I guess. I don't know. I would probably... Oh, actually, no, hold on. Order lull moment, by the way. Here, we can snipe the sweeper. He was working hard, and they got some crazy fun ideas in the pipeline. That's pretty neat to hear. I mean, we should do Crypt Builder into Synergy here for us to kill the sweeper. That is a way better line for us here, for sure. We'll do this. Resin removal also here is very lovely. And then we have a tome. I guess I'll just play it on the Glacial Seal, maybe? I don't think it matters too much, but we'll see. Really, you haven't seen Savagery serve in like a dozen runs or so? Trust me, he's here. He's in the game still. He didn't leave. He's still kicking. You know what? Endless on Tethys could actually be pretty cool here. I like that quite a bit. Play you. Halo Melting kills the sweepers this turn, but at some point, Tethys might get sniped here. I think that's worth doing. Play this down here. Frostbite the Rage Wing Assassins, and I think we just in-camp. Yeah, mid-floor should be okay. Flight the Fly Tethys away. Nah, the totem's so much more important to fly away, for sure. And you know what? Boom. Now they both have Endless. Huzzah. Now we could play the armament here, but I think I just want to get stealth down here. Hey, why are you still alive? Hold on. Hello? What the fuck? That seems wrong. Oh well. We take a couple pyre hits here, nothing too crazy. We'll see. Crypt Builder would have been a nice top floor there, but whatever. We have some work to do with this floor, so I think we'll just work on this. Okay, that's pretty good. Discard the Vengeful Shard. We can. I mean, is this a break point for us? I don't think so, right? No, it almost certainly isn't. Yeah, let's let you go up. That's fine. The chosen assassin chose me to die. He did choose for me to die, though. That is true. Let's see. Play this again. Yeah, we're just going for in-camp value here. That's all we can really get, pretty much. Do not... Ewoks do not spoil new stuff. Even if I wanted to, I imagine you're probably under NDA, so please do not. Please do not. Do not get banned here. Ooh, full clear. Nice. Good. Ewoks, don't NDA yourself. Exactly. Yeah, that looks pretty good for me. We can play the armament down now. Maybe. Yeah, let's do that. We don't need the stealth anymore, I think. And it pretty much, yeah, guarantees we get the clear here. That was good. Okay, next turn. Was Ancient Cinder always 2x? Isn't it 3x? Hold on. Is it here in our hand? No, it's not. Hold on. I thought it was 3 damage. Oh no, it's 2x number of spells 3 times. You know what, Luke? I don't know what it was originally. Maybe I don't know what it was originally. Basically, by the way, it is 3 instances of damage. I thought you were saying it was 2 damage instances. Sorry, I can't read. I haven't figured it out yet. It's a pretty tough one. That card goes hard on Luna. Zelron, name looks familiar. Maybe a voice viewer. Hi, hello, how's it going? Yes. I mean, a lot of spells go hard on Luna. That is true. They do kind of do, you know, a lot of the spell powering, right? Get banned in his DMs instead. Don't DM me either. I for me personally, I just don't want to know either. I want it to be a surprise for me as well. You believe it was always X2? Why do we have a snapping emo instead of X2? Does anyone know? Ooh, order. Hold on. Oh, not order even so much here, but I should be playing the Instead of playing the charge, I should be playing the Holy Stone here. You asked me to add it one time? I assume that was a Voyix ad. Interesting. And is it the same as Monster Train 1? Good to know, good to know. Going. Okay. So my big issue here, folks, right now, I genuinely have zero idea, genuinely no idea whatsoever how impactful Glacial Seal is in this run. I genuinely just do not know if it has helped us whatsoever one way or another. And that's fine, I guess. You know what changes in my life we can figure this out? I would like, maybe like, I don't know, like a really big crab. You think Chinese is gonna add like maybe like a really big crab to the game next? That'd be pretty cool. That'd be neat. This is more of the Siren Brigade. There is a Siren Brigade going on here. You're not wrong. Crab event confirmed. That would be pretty sick. They had a big old crab in there. You watch the DMU. The next equipment is called Shiny Shoe and it gives quick. Fun lovin'. Does Shiny Shoe not realize that they already have an equipment that does that? Why are they putting a redundant relic in the game or equipment in the game? It doesn't make any sense. A third leader. Listen, it would be cool. I would not hold your breath in there being a third leader in the next update. That seems a bit much. Please open the Monster Train Discord too. Come to the Discord if you guys have questions. That is, that is true. If you guys, if you have any questions about Monster Train, you should join the Discord. There are a lot of very smart people there who will answer questions for you. That is true and real. Tethys goes here. You guys go right up here. Giant Crab sounds like a third leader for Worm Kid. It could be a third leader for Stygian. Could be a big crab guy. I could believe it. Engulf your turn 1. Lovely, thank you. I'd rather play the Glacial Seal. Hold on. Order lull moment. Never been third champion for clans in a while. We have no idea if they will make one though. It would be neat, but I think there's just so much game to play still. It would be like think about it this way, right? Like there's maybe a handful of people who have beaten all 180 clan combos, right? With the Covenant 10 Titans. Illustrious is one of them. And I'm saying specifically outside of playtesters. I know like Gabriot, I'm Ewoks, I assume you as well. I'm sure a lot of the playtesters have all 180 wins, right? But it would be insane for them to add, like, a third clan when so many people just haven't even gotten that far in the game yet, right? They should never release new content until everyone beats it. I'm not saying that either, for the record. To be fair, I'm not saying that either, but I think that maybe it'd be good if they waited a little bit. That's all. I don't think it's that urgent, personally. That's all. That's all I'm trying to say. Also, I think I'm never going to have a turn to actually play this Void Armament out, which is pretty sad. But oh well. That's a funny thing to say, though. You know what? Never mind. You're right, Zelron. I am saying that, actually. I've changed my mind. Good point. Also, hiccup. I'm going to hold the Unnamed Tome for when Savagery makes it to bottom floor here so I can silence both these guys. That makes the most sense to me. Then pass. Hiccups. I think it was like a rogue hiccup, and I don't feel too bad. Craig wants him to wait until he wants new content. Yeah, exactly. True. Let's play these out here. Mr. Paraffin, they'll get down. You do this, I'll play the Entropy and pass. It was on Void's stream a few days ago. According to this, Steam only 20% of players that even unlock the Titan fight, and like 22% have beaten them. It'll be a long time before, I think they release new champs into the game. But I could be wrong too. I don't know. More co-op play with voice coming soon. So Joe, I think the general idea is that, and this is how we did it back when we were playing Monster Train 1. And the general idea is we want to try to do it once per week for both channels, right? That's the idea. So expect that, basically, right? Maybe some weeks we'll have more, some we'll have less. I don't know. We'll see. But that is what I would say to expect. The game is saying you never played Monster Train 1, so unlocking all the Monster Train 1 clans was wild. Yeah, I mean, Zelron, it was even wilder if you played Monster Train 1, I feel like, because you were expecting, like, you know... At least I was not expecting Monster Train 1 to be in the game. I was like... I played the game for, like, 50 hours, and I was like, this game's pretty good, I'm liking it a lot. And then all of a sudden, by the way, plot twist. Plot twist, these guys are here, too. I was like, damn, that's kind of nutty. I'll put you here, too, as well, I think. Well, actually, I shouldn't even endless you. Whatever. But yeah, it was crazy all around. No matter you know, if you had or hadn't played the game, I feel like. You guys want Wormkin back? You wonder why they got left out? I imagine, you know, it was because they weren't part of the initial main clan, right? They were, you know, kind of different. Ooh, do I play? You know, we have enough stealth here. We don't have to keep playing Engulf and Smoke. I think I will play a Void Armament here on my back with a Siren. Take a little bit of extra damage. It should make this go a lot faster. Ooh. Ewoks, that is pretty cool to hear. I didn't know that. Let's play this here. Get my Pyrelight down. Get my resin removal in here. That is neat that they didn't even tell you guys. It was a surprise for you as well. Now, I mean, maybe you can't disclose this. Was it a surprise up until launch day, or was it at some point revealed to you before the launch happened? Also, Memes Friend, I don't know. You know what it probably is, honestly, Memes Friend? It probably was just because of the fact that they had their unique crystal mechanic. I think that's probably a part of it. I think they just wanted to maybe have it be, like, you know, not too cluttered, I guess is maybe the word I'm looking for. I don't know, actually, what I'm trying to say here. That might be a factor, I guess, though. If I were to guess. You'll die to Frostbite before you make it to the top, so that's nice. It is crazy, but Wormkin always felt clunky to you, so you hope they re-add them. If they re-add them, you hope they rework them. I don't know. Okay, these guys are both dead, so we just need to kill Dominion now. Shouldn't take too long. I don't remember what launch, but it wasn't super far out, if you remember right, so you had a couple cool surprises. Free Wormkin. This fucker's probably playing with Wormkin right now, man. He wants them back. We don't believe his lies. He knows something that we don't know. I don't know. I will say, in the Monster Train analysis, Wormkin was probably the most monstrous clan. They have a lot of fucking monsters in there, people. So, kind of a shame that they got left out for that reason. Right? You know, a lot of these guys are fake-ass monsters. Wormkin, that's a clan of 100%, you know, organic monsters. Cool thing with the Titan fight music bops. I don't know. Lukewarm tape. I don't care much for the music in any of the Monster Train games too much. But I don't dislike it. It's just, you know, I'm a chronic video game music hater, as I'm sure you're aware. So yeah. I'm gonna be a really cool clan combo for a lot of Monster Train 2-1, so yeah. So Ewoks, I know you don't work for Shiny Shoe, but maybe float this idea in the tester channel. Something I've been cooking up here lately, right? I think a cool new clan, whenever they do DLC, if they ever do add new clans to the game, I think we need a clan that is a team up of both werewolves and vampires. And my main reason why I think this would be a good idea is that it would be cool if another clan had some way to utilize the moon cycles that Luna has. So if you have a werewolf vampire clan, the werewolves could be affected by full moon, new moon cycling. Right? Let them know. Let them know, man. It's because we love Twilight? It's not because of fucking Twilight, man. It's because it's a good idea. Twilight is not relevant to this whatsoever. Oh, Illustrious? Sure, absolutely. Yeah, I'll check it. This guy's being paid off by big Team Jacob. Listen, I was Team Edward for sure. I was Team Edward, ride or die, absolutely. Also, Glacial Seal, good work. I don't know if you did anything, but good job. Congratulations on that one. Bucket, you're applying at the bakery. A few flu block. Wait. So yes, you're applying again. Does that imply that you've applied once already and they said no? Do they say like maybe try later because we're already like what do you know? Did I read/watch Twilight? Okay, listen to me here, friend. I watched the entire Twilight series with my friends in a Discord call, roughly I think 4 years ago, if I had to guess. You were rejected twice now. Third time's the charm, CS. I believe in you. I believe in you. Fun loving, also no problem. And let me clarify, we weren't hate watching it. We were bad movie watching it though, for sure. We were mostly like, you know, watching it for the sake of like, dang, this movie is so bad it's funny. That was the type of situation we were on there, basically. Yeah, the end basically. That's my history with Twilight. Remember when the werewolf fell in love with a baby? I very much remember when the werewolf fell in love with a baby. I am familiar. Please update the stream title. Okay. There we go. I've done it. Pun, hello. You like when Edward got a second romance? Did he get a second romance? Jacob got a second romance, which was the baby. But I'm not familiar with Edward's second romance, Pun. Also, hi, Pun. Oh wait, fake fan? He is a fake fan. Pun, you got Edward and Jacob mixed up? Wow, dude, wow. Still to do like 200 Frostbite on Titans, so it was okay. Yeah, it's not that bad. That's not bad. I like Vampire Diaries. I didn't watch Vampire Diaries. I think I knew someone in high school who maybe watched Vampire Diaries. Maybe. But you know what? Oh, you know what? No. I think they watched True Blood. Sorry, I get True Crime. True Blood? True Detective? What's the HBO show where they solve crimes? Does anyone I forget which one that is. Is that one is True Blood? Okay. Teen Werewolf. That's the one for sure. Anyway, sorry. Hey, Illustrious, let's look up the run. Let's look up the run here. Where do I find it? Hold on. Is it in challenges? Community challenges? Is it the one I just did? Recently played. This is not the one, I don't think. Illustrious, how do I find my own challenge? The Velma Show? Not the Velma Show. I have not watched the Velma Show. Hey, also, hold on. Fun Love, I did not advocate for... I do not approve of Jacob loving the baby. I do not approve whatsoever. Absolutely no approval there. Might be run history? Run history. I think if I generate a challenge, it'll just be a new challenge, won't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just a new challenge. Ah, well. And Luscious, can you just tell me how it went instead? Like you told me before you went Hot Shark instead of Armor Shark, but beyond that, what else happened? And you had the held over egg thingy for more eggs. 1 sec. Okay, no worries, no worries. Oh, also, people, what are we playing next? What do you want to see? What are we feeling here for the next run, folks? You do not approve. That's just what someone who approves would say. It's over, man. I'm done for. Umbra, you haven't touched them as a main clan. Okay. We can do Umbra primary. Umbra primary. I've done a lot of Umbra runs so far. So let's see what secondaries I haven't won with yet. Let's just look at the logbook. What are my Umbra primaries? I've won with a lot of them. I haven't done Stygian. I haven't done Banished. I have not done Underlegion. And I haven't done Laz League. So one of those 4. One of these 4. What do you want to see, folks? Do Umbra with Luna? Zips, that was one of the ones we've already done. We've already done Umbra Luna. That was not one of the options. Awoken? Also not one of the options. Has to be Awoken and then either... or has to be Umbra and then either Banished, Underlegion, Laz, or Stygian. Umbra Banished. El Chapo Underlegion. Underlegion. I'm seeing some Underlegions in here. Banished. It's between Banished or Underlegion. That's what I'm seeing here. What do you guys want to see? Someone break the tie. One person say Banished or Underlegion. That's what we'll do next. Who hasn't already said one? Landed Underlegion it is. We got it. Underlegion. Let's go. And I think we'll do Spore Touch here. I think that... I don't know. To me, this makes sense. Let's see how it plays. Actually, Banished. Sorry, too late. Too late. Pun, how dare you? Pun, how was your stream today, by the way? How did the bazaar go? I was there for a little bit, if you remember, and then I had to leave. Did you do anything cool today in everyone's favorite game, the bazaar? But we do have Bogworm. We have Bogworm here on the clan that has a lot of space. That's cool to see. We do have the dog, which is sad, but maybe we can make this work still. We'll see. Good runs. Cool, cool. Ooh. You know what? I have not really tried a committed glutton run yet. I wanna play Mr. Gorger today. Dude, Mr. Gorgachev, tear down this wall. +2s, please. I'm begging you. I guess I'll take Shade Lamp here. I don't know, maybe it'll be good. You hit a silly freeze legendary. Damn. Ooh, a ×2. Nice, nice. Okay. Holdover, double stack, Frenzy, Swarm. Oh, that's a pretty good spell. That makes sense. Holdover, -1 Golden Touch, Siren of the Sea, an unnamed Siren with multi-strike incant armor. Endless Dualism Shark. 3x Spell Chain offering tokens. And Lustrous, that run went pretty crazy. Damn, dude. That's a lot of good stuff you're telling to me right there. Kinda nutty. You make great mods for Slice and Dice. I'm sorry to say, Joe. He hates Slice and Dice now. This Pun guy, all he cares about is Bazaar.game. He hates the OGs. I'm sorry you had to find out that this way. Wow, lol. Yeah. He actually thinks if you play Slice and Dice, you should go to jail. You think about going back? I mean, Pun, in reality, my actual opinion is that right now, your content is doing, like, really well in the Bazaar, and if you want to, you know, if you care about how well the content does, you should probably keep playing the Bazaar, right? If we're being for real on God. But, like, also, I don't know, you can do whatever you want. You didn't think about going back and updating some stuff? Oh, if you're just doing it for, like, text mod stuff, then do whatever you want, I guess, right? For sure. Like, you know, probably stick to the Bazaar for content creation. Maybe some more modding. Yeah, exactly. I did have, I feel bad. I had someone recently, maybe I talked about this last stream, I don't remember. But I had someone recently be like, they left the comment on, I think, one of my 20 minutes till dawn videos, right? Somebody leave a comment. It was something to the effect of like, it'd be really cool if you played this game again. Yada yada. Not yada, not to really yada yada them too much there, I guess. But they were like, it'd be really cool if you came back to play this game. You know, it was one of your more popular, you know, series ever, basically. And they're right. It would be cool if I played the game again. But the problem is that, you know, I wouldn't say dead game, but dead game as far as content creation is concerned. Probably reading YouTube chat as well. Zula, hello. Hi, how's it going? What's going on with the update? You know, Johnny, that's a great question. I don't know what's going on with the update to 20 minutes till dawn. And I even told the guy too, like, yeah, so Flan said that there was going to be some sort of update for the game. The last time they had a closed playtest in like December, January, and then he said an open playtest would be sometime soon, and then just never went completely radio silent, basically, right? So I don't know. And also the spiritual successor. Well, it's not a spiritual successor. It is just kind of like a prequel game, I think, right? The what's it called? I know what it's called. Shit. Ember Path, right? Something like that. So I don't know. You're gonna when it hit 1.0, but you kind of missed the boat. Pun. I don't know. If I had to guess, I would say maybe the Bazaar is just a better game than what's it called? Than I'm forgetting what it's called now. Shit. Then Backpack Battles. I don't know. Backpack Battles was weird to me. I feel like the balance of that game kind of fell apart really quickly. I don't know. I could be just dumb and stupid. What is that? Multi-Strike Titanite here? Do we just pivot to like a construct here if we see it in the shop? It'd be or in this banner. It'd be pretty good here, I think. Well, there's a construct. There's also Morsel Maker. Backpack Battles is better than in 1.0 than the Bazaar is. Interesting. Very interesting. I don't know. Balance of the Bazaar's been pretty bad for a while. Well, okay, so I have a question. Is the balance bad, or is the game itself in general just bad? Because I think that, like, I think it's fair to say the game is balanced if all of the characters have roughly the same chance of winning. Now, we could argue that maybe, like, the ability to optimize is too strong, right? Like, we can say, like, oh, it's, you know, the ceiling is too high as far as how strong your build can become, right? Because I always hear people talking about how, like, oh, you lose if you can't get your combo going within the first 3 seconds of a fight, right? Like in late game the Bazaar, if you aren't winning in the first 4 seconds, you've lost the game, basically, right? So we can say that like the game is balanced, but the state of the game is not very good. Versus like maybe certain characters are just stronger than other characters, right? Like it's kind of a weird thing. Your title, however, is 19,999 gives the subs, and you will show, and you write it as shower. Micro, you know what? I'll take a shower on stream for 20,000 gifted subs. That seems like a fair deal. Does issue late game of just optimizing cooldowns? You can't play scaling stuff, but that's the. So Pum Pum, would you agree that it's not a matter of so much balance as a matter of ceiling in the game, right? It's you think it's kind of unavoidable? No, I wouldn't say so, right? I think, like, I mean, maybe it's unavoidable because they keep power creeping items, right? That maybe is unavoidable, right? But I think, like, in theory, they can just balance it so that way, like, you know, people aren't doing crazy infinite combos on turn, or 3 seconds into a fight, right? I don't know. Cranberry hot tub stream when? 20,000 gifted subs. Duh. Clearly we need a Bonkening 2 update, probably. So I'm just thinking about this here. I like damage shield on Morsel Maker. I think my plan here, and maybe, oh, you know what would be really cool actually? Okay. Hear me out. I have a plan, folks. And I'm curious how this will work. I think we're gonna go size energy here on our upgrades. And I think I want to try to go Penumbra Gorge 2, Monstrous 1, and then play double Morsel Maker into Penumbra, right? And see if that alone is enough gorging to win the run. With obviously support from other things too, but that's the current line that I see here. I think the Battle Pass item is really strong, and if you don't play with them, you get destroyed. And this season, Dooley was dominating. Hard to make scaling burn build be on the same level. Day 15 has perma-scaling one-shot, is what you mean? You know, Pun, I can see what you're saying. If you're playing like an actual perma-scaling build versus like a normal like ramping up over time in the fight build, it's hard to balance them as you get into late game. I see what you're saying. Well, I think, and Pun, I'm playing a game that has a bunch of perma-scaling in it. I like perma-scaling. Maybe the issue, Pun, then is that like you just shouldn't have items that perma-scale. Maybe Fixer Upper is a mistake, basically, right? Maybe that should be just removed from the game, which is to be fair, a huge chunk of the game, right? Which would be not good, right? It'd be a very hard goal, but like maybe they made a bad design principle in the first place, and now they have to either reap what they sow or fix it. I don't know. How do we kill backline? The plan here, Vlad, is to make the Penumbra so big with the trample dip that it'll kill everything, including the backline. Will it work? Probably not, but we'll see. That's the plan. Johnny, that is true. Monster Train is PvE. That is very correct. That is very correct. Oh, actually, maybe we don't need to go size upgrade. I forgot we had Bogworm's Growth. We don't need that much more size to get there.
Hey,
Jacko Bean, hello. Hi, how's it going?
You can make it.
Hopefully you are doing well.
Have a chance.
I keep looking at this multi-strike and wanted to take it here, but I don't think it's very good for us. Maybe just hold our money and leave here. The problem with the limited item additions to the Bazaar is that they can't keep up themselves to test all the interactions between them. I mean, in Lustrous, from my experience, most of the OP combos do get hotfixed usually pretty quickly. Like remember Pants Beast of Burden? That got like hotfixed day one. But I think that is not so much an issue. It does definitely happen. They've had, you know, plenty of bugs last a very long time, for sure. Also, I don't know how to fucking fix their game. I don't fucking know anything. But I think the bounce game is honestly fine. People like crying pay to win, and to an extent you get it. But I don't know, man. You play the non-pack characters and do just fine. Again, like I think maybe Pun is less of a balance issue and more of the meta being unfun, right? I think the idea of like having to win within 4 seconds of a fight or else you lose is, I think, just maybe just a not fun way that the game operates, right? I think that's probably more so the issue than actual balance. If I were to guess, as someone who has not played the game in a very long time, so I don't really know what I'm talking about at all, honestly. But that's my theory, a game theory. Thanks for watching. You're getting fed. Big. Definitely greed here. Take out the collector on this one. Is Umbra top pick for most monstrous? Yes, Johnny. Yes, Johnny. Absolutely. So when it comes to the monster ratings, look at the people here. Look at this. This is a monster. Crucible Warden, this thing should not exist. This is a monster. This is a monster. This is a monster. These guys, you know what? I'm sorry to say it. Morsels, they're monsters. They're cute, but they're monsters. I'm sorry. Listen, had to be said. Everyone in this fucking clan is a monster. Pretty much. It's monsters all the way down. Kill the curse guy here. Play this out and pass. If you're serious, no lol. If not, yes, tell him you said this about him specifically. Dude, Voyix can't catch a break, man. Everyone's out to get him. Why does everyone hate Voyix? Picture of the guy in the shower with the huge ass. .jpg. This train has monsters on it. This one does. This one does, but a lot of monster trains. I'm sorry to, you know, speak truth to power here. A lot of these motherfucking monsters don't got any damn monsters on their train. It's just true. They don't know what you're talking about because you never shared it with the public because it's not safe for work. Maybe you never shared it with the public cache, but let's just say I've been DMing every single Twitch and YouTube stream viewer the picture of the guy with the giant ass in the shower. They know it. They've all seen it at this point. Godzilla, hello, by the way. How's it going? Train monsters in the monster train. They're not even monsters, man. Again, this clan has a lot of monsters, but this guy, I guess that guy's a monster, actually. He's a zombie. That's a monster for sure there. Do I want Loam Coat? I guess it's not bad on Penumbra. You can get a better weapon, though. He does... Nah, I don't fuck with him. I don't fuck with the Loam Coat here. People know you say, when you say Bowser fart gif, the people know what the guy in shower with ass mirror means. Exactly, man. They know. Green Recruit's like a Last of Us style zombie, so Green Recruit's a monster. I agree. Cran, voice rejected my offer. Are you interested? Pun, can I hear the offer first, or do I have to accept without knowing? Do I have to put blind faith in you that the offer is a good thing, or do I have to just accept it? Starting soon, Monster Train 2 screen with Bowser fart, but Gilda's face edited on. Ooh, pun. I don't know. I don't know about that one. That's you know what? It's tempting. I might have to pass. I'm gonna go right side here too, by the way. I think this strategy might genuinely work with a Void Armament. I think if we go Void Armament on the Penumbra Gorge 2 Trample 1 path, that might be enough stats to get there. Gilda's all art is honestly really cool. I'm sick of this Ewoks guy coming in here with all this cool stuff. He's a playtester. We don't get to know what he's talking about. The Gilda alt art? What the heck, man? Yeah, everyone wants to, now everyone wants to see the alt art, dude. You want to see how big Gilda really was. What do you consider the definition of a monster to be? A non-human organism capable of inflicting harm? Well, that's like Illustrious has so many things are monsters, and that's like bees are monsters now. I don't want to live in a world where I think bees are monsters, because they're not. We need them to make food, because they pollinate the flowers. I think the definition of monster is to be a bit more defined than that, personally. Like, is bacteria a monster? Like, I don't know. Let me re-roll these. Okay, now this is interesting. Pun, you've been shot? Pun, what is this link Pun I'm trying to post here? Hold on, what is this? From the Monster Train Reddit? Eka Monster Train 2 reference sheet? What the heck? Dude, she's kind of cheeked up. What the hell? Interesting. Okay, well. 1984, that is true. Two moons. Okay, well, let's go Inferno Room here. I think Inferno Room should be pretty good no matter what we're doing, basically. I like that quite a bit. Then we're gonna go at least one energy upgrade so we can go double Morsel Maker, Penumbra, and then the Inferno Room, and that should be pretty, I don't want to say game winning for sure. Put it on stream? I'm not putting it on stream. I don't think it's explicitly TOS, but it is like bordering close enough where I would be worried about showing it. No, thank you. What am I doing here? What am I doing here, folks? You know, I'm down to 5x Prismal Dust, because nothing in our deck that does anything besides that. Good Prismal Dust Ember Cache, that doesn't seem worth it. Maybe just 5x. Could go Glow Up too, but I think we just 5x the Prismal Dust. That's fine. My formal definition of monster is a large, ugly, and frightening imaginary creature. Yeah, fully agree. Most of you guys aren't monsters. Well, again, like the formal, it depends on who you ask for a formal definition. I don't think they have to be an imaginary creature. I think you can have a real creature be a monster. Like, for example, I think, like, you know, it's not real, but like an owlbear is a monster. Right? It's not like in the lore of D&D, it's not like an imaginary creature. It's real in that. You guys know you guys even know what I'm saying? You guys even understand me? No? Yeah, that's fair actually. Never mind. Yes? Explain again. I hate this. Why does everybody hate me? Should you get an immediate pushback here so that we want to play it like so? Play double Shade Splitter here. That seems fine. What's the game plan to win this run? So here's the game plan, El Chapo. Step 1 in Inferno Room. This is a very important part of the game plan. Chunks people down quite a bit, especially good into the entropy fight, right? Game plan 2. We've got Penumbra here. We're going to feed Penumbra, hopefully, 4 morsels per turn. It's Gorge Penumbra, so it's getting a lot of base stats. At some point, we're going to take 1 dip into the monstrous Penumbra, so that way he also gains Trample. And hopefully, with that much stats, it'll be enough to win the game, right? With a combination of Inferno Room plus Penumbra being big and having Trample will hopefully be all we need. And we'll see how it goes. I am skeptical it'll work, but I want to see if it works. That is the plan here, folks. I'll just do this too, I guess, here. That seems fine for now. You know what you're saying, and actually Owlbear should be beasts. At least it was in 5th edition. I think beasts and monsters are kind of interchangeable, honestly. I think it's they're kind of like almost, they're close enough to the same thing if you're asking me. We're doing a D&D group you're excited about? You think a deer is a monster? Yes. Dude, deers are scary. Maybe you don't realize this, but like a deer can like kick your head off your body pretty much. They're kind of terrifying creatures of the night when you think about it. Okay? So check yourself, buddy. Actually, you would dodge? Okay, my bad. Fair enough. Fair enough. Ooh, a Furnace Tap could also be very good here as well. And Lustrous, that would also be very strong. Or, yeah, even like I said before, Void Armament would also be pretty good here, too. Yeah, we have options, folks. Don't worry. We'll figure out a line here, I'm sure. Or we'll die. You know what? Is that so bad? I think something that I needed to do a better job of is not being I mean, maybe I do a good job of it, I don't know. But I think an important thing to do is not being afraid of trying things that might not be strong. Because the only way you can find out if something is actually good or not is to play it. And if it's weak, then you know. So I don't know. There's what else there for 1 billion past turn. Said you was where you can send the Gilda art. This dude's trying to leak highly explicit Gilda pictures, man. Owlbears were monstrosities in 2014 5th edition. Grenoff, first off, hello. Good first time chat. Second off, true and real. You want it? I mean, Ewoks, is this like, again, I don't want you violating any NDAs. If you can't show it, like, you know, I'd rather you not risk that issue, basically. I don't know. So I guess the answer is kind of no. If you're not allowed to show it, no thank you. But if you are allowed to send it, then sure. If it's from the art book, oh, then yeah, sure, send it to me. I would like to see it, then, for sure. The DLC on Steam you can get. Yeah, sure, then send me the picture. Am I supposed to play Spore Launcher instead of a second Morsel Maker here? Because in theory, I think the morsels off of, remember hearing about this. The morsels off of Morsel Maker don't actually count as being summoned for rally purposes. But never mind. No Spore Launcher allowed here. Yeah, I need at least 1 energy upgrade so I can play double Morsel Maker. And the big hit here, we need to see a trample off of one of these 2 anvils. So hopefully we see it now, but if we don't see it, it's not the end of the world here. And what's going on here as well? We would also love to see Fossilized Fangs. Okay, we get the trample, folks. Okay. The pieces are coming together. The pieces... It is happening, people. We maybe can make this work. I don't like any of these here. Reroll. I guess Ancient Roots is kind of fine. It's okay. It's extra energy, which is fine. Sure. And then important sequencing here. Important sequencing here. You go to the cavern event first in case it's Arcus, so you don't waste the HP, right? You go here. If it's Arcus, you can... Although, it's Richard Garfield instead. Never mind. Wait, morsels don't work for Rally? I believe, Fun Lovin', I think morsels work for Rally usually, except for whatever reason. They don't work... I heard this somewhere recently. They don't work specifically on the... They don't rally specifically from the summon from Morsel Maker. This apparently is not summoning or triggering rally effects, but that might be wrong. I may have been lied to. I don't know. But I heard somewhere that is a thing. Mycelium is Alex on Gorge Floors. It will be a big liability for Gorge Floors, yes. Very true and real. I think this is a classic 3 removal Jack-in-the-Box here. I think we just use it to get rid of some units, basically. And that should be fine. Holy Crow, that makes sense. That makes sense, apparently. No, it doesn't. Never mind. No, it doesn't. My bad. It comes in terms that Kindle is kind of a good card with Spell Chain and Holy Stone. So in Lustrous, I would say in Lustrous, it's really good if you have any good payout for other X cost cards. And I think having 6 Prismal Dusts means that you should take Kindle. I think that's a pretty easy one if you're asking me. Is if you have this much Prismal Dust, probably want a little kindling in the game. Ooh, Raccoon. Sorry, hold on. Okay, let me update the title of the stream. We're 19,998 subs away from the feet picture. It's a great job, Raccoon. Thank you. Also, hello. How are you doing? Hopefully well. You feel like Voyix did when he learned that Avarice doesn't work on armor? Well, to be fair, Avarice in the description does say that it's unblocked damage. So the shields, I mean, you could argue, do shields block or are shields just health? Who knows? I think it kind of makes sense that it doesn't work on armor. But it is annoying, to clarify. Because you could argue that maybe damage shield is blocking, right? So I don't know. You mean on its own, it's also like a mini Pyre remains in a card. That is true as well. Holy Stone and Spell Chain. It's a good point. Can I take this here? I'm worried about Penumbra dying to the corruption damage. So I think I'm going to skip this, but it's kind of interesting. Yeah, we'll just go. I need an explanation. Sorry. So you get a sheet of all the code names and the triggers, including unused ones. Rally is internally called Monster Card Played. Ah, okay. I can see that being an issue then. I see the dilemma at hand. Okay, so we currently have enough space to go double Morsel Maker, so we don't need a space upgrade. We do need to dupe this Morsel Maker at some point, but other than that, we're looking pretty good here, folks. Things are going great. You thought Unblocked that it meant damage shield. That's a fair interpretation too, honestly. I will not guilt you for thinking that, like, oh, maybe it meant damage shield instead. That's honestly a very fair way to assess it. Just end turn. You can see the Inferno card being converted into Inferno Room. Oh, like the spell Inferno for the new clans having those effects. I see what you're saying. Oh yeah, I can see that too. It makes sense, right? It does feel like Inferno Room was inspired a bit by the spell Inferno, right? So I can see that also being a thing. Make Inferno Room damage piercing. I mean, it's already strong enough. I don't think we have to do that. That seems like overkill to me. I'll do this. Get these guys out of here. Send them to hell. It was inspired directly from it. It makes sense. Not that surprising. Okay, you're dying. That's good. It's just Spore Touch you and pass. The Colonel triggers Rally every turn, and then so should Morsel Maker IMO. Well, I think because like there's so much Rally effect in the Under Legion clan, and because they have so much Rally focus, I think they probably made sure that it did work there specifically. They probably just forgot about Morsel Maker also triggering rallies. They probably just like separately made sure that was a thing, but then forgot to do it for this guy. Milk, hello. Gray, pause. I told you to come by for cookies and milk. I don't think I promised cookies and milk, but if I did, so be it. Send me the PO box to mail you the milk with, and I'll send it ASAP. I told you to come by. No, if you said it, I believe you. Give me the PO box, and there'll be milk on its way, or just a mailing address. Either way, the milk is inbound. You can't stop this from happening. It's too late. Is a new patch coming soon, Joe? Genuinely no idea. Why do we have this? I don't know. I like MF Doom. Is that a crime now? No, I'm just kidding. But that is probably why. I probably just added because I was like, ooh, MF Doom emote. I like that guy. Oh, you mean LARP ass? Sorry, I can't read. Johnny, same reason. I just like that little guy. Do you not like LARP ass? Okay, fair. Thank you. Thank you. Alt Hellhorn Rally is a one-shot kill if built properly. Listen, Shardtail Queen is bad. Obviously, you can do cool stuff with Rally on her, but even then, it requires a lot of building to like be functional. I still don't fuck with Shardtail Queen, but you know, you're entitled to whatever you believe in, I guess, or something. I don't know. Cannibalize. I'm not taking Cannibalize here just because it's for mastery. Nah, I'm not. It's not that good here. Gem Trove. Gem Trove is kind of interesting. We can get damage shield on our backline with it. I don't hate that as an option. I think it's just a skip, though. I don't know. These all seem pretty, not useless, but not useful. I think Groudon is also not for us here today. Although I guess, actually, no, Groudon is going to propagate damage shield. It's actually pretty good value. Oh, sure. For now, I'll take it. Rally Queen is excellent with Under Legion, has 1,000 damage, is a lot. You know what? I can... Here's like the thing, right? In Monster Train 1, Rally Queen was not that useful because 1,000 damage was way overkill, and it was too unreliable, right? But I think in Monster Train 2, there's a very good argument that 1,000 damage is actually like a good amount, like a normal amount of damage you want to have. So I can see Rally Queen being better than she was in the first game, obviously, pretty much, right? But I still think that like it's not that good. But I'm not sure. And maybe it's like it's only good in that one combo, basically, as well. I don't know. Do I care much about, like... You know what? We still need a good equipment for the Penumbra. Void Armament would be very strong. So we'll go right side here. Kamba, Yupa, you found my channel through Voyix's new video. Great stuff. Kambai, hello. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I promise I'm more normal than that video would have you think. Pun, there's a new chatter right below you. Pun, come on. Hopefully they don't have 7TV installed. Maybe we're lucky. Maybe we lucked out on this one. Combi Yupa, do you have 7TV? Do you know what deranged shit Pun's posting right now? Don't install it. Of course, fuck. Okay. Hello, welcome to the stream. Fuck. It's Jover. It's Jover. At least YouTube chat can't see it. Except they can probably see it on the screen as well, because I do have it enabled for the on-screen chat. Damn. Yeah, there is something there. I agree with that. I agree with that for sure. Don't tell Lord of Pies, by the way, that the overgrowth carapace is here. We can't use it. We cannot use it here. Just reroll me. You know what? I will buy a Mitosis Cap purely to duplicate my Morsel Maker here. I just don't want to have to be bothered to go to a Vortex to upgrade it here. I'll take 90 gold to get a dupe for free. Here's a picture of you burning in hell. That's fair. That's fair for sure. Oh, you know what? I'll go Mushy Room. Mushy Room into Inferno Room is a pretty sick hit. I like that. Or I mean mushy into grow room. Sorry.
You can leave now. You
clarify.
can you can make it.
Combi, thank you for following. That's very nice of you. I appreciate that. So Combi, you know what? Usually Combi, I like to ask people, or sometimes I don't do it, but I like to ask new chatters a couple of questions. First of all, am I saying your name correctly? Is it Cambi, Combi? You prefer to be called Yupa maybe instead? How am I doing on that is my first question, I guess. So what am I duping here? Maybe just another Kindle? Yeah, give me another Kindle dupe here. That seems fine. And we go next fight. Yeah, it is correct. Don't worry. Okay, my next question, Combi, usually is how did you find the channel? But you already told me you're here through Voyix. So I guess actually my next question this time is, how did you find Voyix? I usually don't ask this very often or ever because I hate Voyix. He's my arch nemesis. But how did you find Voyix's stuff? Can I take this? Probably. Yeah, it should be fine. What the fuck? What do you mean, what the fuck? Imagine thinking you're not always watching Wazowski. Just for that, you're not telling you the money you stole from you was actually your poison decoy money. When did I steal money from you? Oh, did I steal the money by not spending it on the carapace there or something? I had to mention we also say come a lot in here. I don't do that. I almost never say it. I've basically never said come, I'm pretty sure. It's not a thing I do very often, so I don't know what you're talking about really. You held you to gunpoint last Saturday? Oh, that does sound like something that... Oh, yeah, you're right. I forgot that money. Yeah, that money. Can we bring the cum counter back? It never left. Oh, there it is. It was here the whole time, Zool. You just couldn't see it. Because you didn't believe. Looking for people who uploaded full runs that also explain their plays quite well so you can learn, and that's how you found him and now you. Well, you know... I might not do necessarily the best plays all the time here. For example, we are trying to make Penumbra Gorge solo carry the game here. It's maybe not the wisest decision ever, so you know, we'll see how it goes. Penumbra more like Pencumbra got him. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. You're looking for exactly this, but for Star Vaders. Bongus, Bazinga, he's so right. I mean, you know, there's a reason why people aren't doing it. It is just genuinely not a very popular genre of video anymore, right? Like actual like Let's Plays, they're dead and they're dead for a reason basically. So I wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't personally complain much about them not existing anymore. I think they're, you know, it's okay that you can let go. It's okay that they're gone. We can move on as a society from Let's Plays. I am just feeding this ravenous zealot. I'm not realizing I shouldn't do that. I'll do this here, whatever. What if the reason sucks and you want them? I don't know. Gorge Runner needs some lifesteal multi-strike support in your experience besides the Gorge. We gave him Trample. We gave him Trample by doing the Monstrous Dip. We'll see if we can survive the mid game here, or if that's gonna be too greedy. But I think we can maybe get there. We'll see. I think the biggest reason is the style of content you get is watching a stream. Yeah, you're also right there too. It is very true and real as well. I agree. Okay, I have to actually do this. Oh, you still live, don't you? Fuck you, man. Fuck this guy. Okay. We do this and pass. He gets another hit in the pyre, but now we're good. Now we're fine. The only thing Let's Play that you'll occasionally watch anymore is for Factorio. Interesting. Should have played the Kindle first, whatever, it's no big deal. I don't believe it'll matter much. Cranberry, is outer space real? Is this a trick question? Yeah. Yes? Yes, I believe so. Are you trying to gotcha media me here right now? Let's play these and get a little bit of extra damage in, maybe. Not much, but it is something. Fake news. What the heck? You got a very short celebrity story to share. When did the casino went 400, lost 600, then won 1200? What a roller coaster. Space isn't really, you saw it on the CRT. Now, when you say you saw it on the CRT, do you mean you saw it in Critical Race Theory, or you saw it on an old-ass TV that your friends were playing Melee on? Which one of these is correct? On the old-ass TV, gotcha, okay. It's not in the trunk of my car, Schultz. It's in the house, but yeah, I still have the CRT that I used to play Project M on. Although I mostly play on my computer still, but I still have the TV. Yeah, trample isn't enough damage for 500 HP heavies unless you get a Shroud Spike or a few multi-strikes. Yeah, that's why we're going to every arm shop to look for, what's it called? Void armament, basically. Or, I think if we get Fossilized Fangs and Lustrous, we might also get there, too. That is also a viable line for us here, seeing that as well. Steel Shop's really bad for us here, so we'll go right side. Get a little bit of a Pyre health back. Seek Stone. Interesting. I like Spell Chain on the Kindle, personally. That's pretty cool. I think we'll just reroll. Oh, we're doing the play. We're doing the Twin Stone, Holy Stone line here. That's huge. I consider just running Morsel Maid. Yeah, if I saw it here, I would have maybe taken it, but you know, it's Penumbra's time to shine instead, folks. I believe in him. I don't believe in these. These all seem pretty bad to me. No, thank you. No, thank you. Kale might be a bit of an issue as well, I'm now realizing, because we kind of can't play bottom floor. I have to play mid floor here. Oh, we have the Inferno room. Never mind, we're fine. These guys only have 30 HP on the morsel stacks. We'll be okay. Those will be okay. We do this. We do this. Wait, pun / Cranberry. I am one of those two people. Do you know of Culver Pit? I don't know what that is. That seems like a POG game to try. Clover Pit. That sounds more familiar. That sounds slightly more familiar. I'm not 100% certain. Fake fan? What do you mean fake fan? I don't know what it is. I've never claimed to know what it is. How does it make me a fake fan? I'm sick of this pun guy. He's just making shit up at this point now. You played it? Apparently he's a real fan. Shit. I should put this on you, actually. I need to stop you from murdering my Penumbra. So we're gonna get more max health here. There we go. Let's go, Morsel Excavators. Great job. Okay. Alright, it's literally just gambling, though. Why 565 comes? Well, GG. I'll have you know that now. That's one extra come, buddy. Watch it. Check yourself next time, maybe, before you come. I was gonna Kindle here for the Pyre health back. Dude, that is actually so much Pyre health. That's kind of crazy. How much you get off of that combo. You know what, Illustrious, gotta give you a shout out. That's pretty sick. That's a lot of Pyre health gained off of that. A lot of Pyre health. Get this guy out of my face. I don't even want to look at him. Play these here and pass. Unicorn is a good card for rally build, but it requires not overstacking, which is pretty hard. After not giving to that temptation. I can see it being pretty cool. You know what it reminds me of? Green Recruit reminds me of Twisted Assistant, where it feels like in the right circumstances it can do really strong stuff. But I think outside of like the specific circumstances where you need it, it's like pretty weak, right? And that's you're kind of saying the same thing, I'm pretty sure, obviously, right? More or less. Twisted sounds so incredibly niche. You don't think you've ever taken them? I wouldn't say he's so niche. I think Twisted Assistant is like more easily playable than Green Recruit is between the two of them. But I don't know. Let's see. Just keep playing my Dust here, I suppose, right? You're dying, it doesn't matter. Isn't Trample Rage kind of insane just to put on anyone? What do you mean is... Oh, no, not Twisted Assistant. Sorry, Overworked Assistant. My bad. Did I say Twisted? I meant Overworked Assistant. My bad, my bad. My brain mixed them up. I apologize for the fake news. Yeah, I was thinking of the Incant one. My bad, my bad. Yeah, I don't think we want another Morsel Maker here, really. Hey, here's an interesting question, right? Interesting question, people. So, we have the Jack in the Box. It won't survive. But you know how the units that come out of the Jack in the Box are secretly cardless, even though they can be they say they're carded, because as we learned, when a Jack in the Box unit has endless, it dies forever. Still, it doesn't come back with endless. If you mitosis cap one of these Jack in the Box units, what do you think happens to it? Because you can play the mitosis cap on it. Again, it doesn't matter because the steward won't survive this combat. Has anyone done this? This seems like no one's done this, but has anyone tried this? I'm curious if anyone has the answers here. I want to know, but I suspect that nothing happened. We'll play here just to get out of the deck for now. You think Green Recruit is more comparable to Rage Imp? Yeah, because you want to play it and then just kill it. Yeah, that makes sense. You've totally done this, Pun Pun. What's the answer then? Pun Pun, what happens? You get the troop that's out from the Jack in the Box, and you've 100% tried this for sure, Dark Shark. Because what I suspect might happen is maybe the game explodes. It's a secret, Pun Pun. Fuck you, man. This guy. I'm sick of this dude. He's got so many damn secrets he's keeping from me. I suspect the game might explode. I also suspect the game might just say, it might just not give you anything. I think those also could happen. I just got Twisted Assistant for Infinite Trample Rage. It'd be pretty good. Although the Twisted Assistant has to survive the combat to celebrate, then you're not getting the back off of him for that one combat, so it can be a little bit annoying. So I don't know. The Jack, so Dart Shark, I understand that, but if that's the case, why do endless units in the Jack in the Box go away forever when they die? Not forever, I guess, in the little, so they come back next combat, right? But why are when you give a unit endless with Jack in the Box, why does the card not go back to your hand afterwards? Would I accept Guild of Feet Picks as currency? No. I already have them. So, no thank you. The Jack in the Box unit is not considered cardless, but it's also incredibly funky. Maybe it does just work then. I don't know. But I've had some weird interactions with it for sure so far. Schultz, yes, Extinguish does trigger on reanimating. Summon effects don't, but Extinguish effects do trigger. Why do you eat hot when oven in cold hot? So true, so true. Jack in the Box units can get celebrated by Talos. Oh, that's interesting. It probably does work then. Weird. I just bought you mitosis cap. What the fuck? This is bullshit. Rigged. But you can make cool edits of them? No thanks. No thank you. I'm gonna take card draw. I don't know what we're even looking for upgrade wise, but I guess we'll take card draw. That seems fine enough for now. We just don't want any of these here, really. I guess I'll go Spell Shop for maybe a cool, like, Permafrost Kindle line here or something. I don't know. But we just don't have much to get from either of these. Maybe there's a cavern event that's actually really cool here. You know what? Actually, the cavern is maybe more impactful than anything the magic shop could give us here, or it could be. But I don't. You know what? Fuck it. You have full health. We don't care about dupes at this point really anymore. Give me the alcove. What do you got for me, alcove? Give me something cool. This guy. So you're telling me, game, that we didn't have to go the monstrous dip. We could have gone Glutton 3. And you would have given me the Umbra Stone. Fucking piece of shit game. Well, you want to see Voyix play when we have the god right here? I mean, Voyix is cool, too. Umbra Stone anyways? I don't think we take it anyways. I think, if anything, you can possibly take Unstable Tome and Propagate Reanimate. That's what I was thinking, too. We have Grow Room. I'm worried about Relentless Combat, though, with that Illustrious, because we only have Glow Up and then Grow Room. That could be a problem. Oh, I guess it's only 50 Reanimate, huh? Or 50 unstable, I guess. So it'll... I'll take the Tome here. We might have some options for this, but I don't know. We'll see. Double Trample. Yeah, we can just offset the explosion with HP scaling, I suppose. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, that's actually very true. We can... That does work, basically. You're right. Okay. Glutton 2. Norba's not pretty bad in Monster Train 1. Not much better from me seeing Monster Train 2. I would generally agree, except I think it is important to point out that because of deployment, Morsel Maker is a much stronger unit. Being able to get this out immediately turn 1, or turn 0, I guess if you want to call it that, is a good thing. It is a good element of this clan, which in theory can hopefully support Penumbra by extension, right? But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I guess I just take Titan Stone here. I don't know. No, I'm gonna actually save money. I'm gonna hold money, I think. Shipping are still weaker than Monster Train 2 clans. You have a much harder time winning with the old clans. I mean, it varies clan by clan. Can be. Like Tethys is pretty definitively much better in this game than she was in Monster Train 1. But that's because of the natures of what you have to face in Monster Train 1, right? Top floor sweep, always playing top floor in that game in general. There's a lot of weird factors, right? I think I can take this. I think most of the old clans are up to snuff. I agree. I think maybe some of the champions have been on the weaker side sometimes, not even always. So I don't know. Let's do this. Inferno room down here again. Jack off the box. Let's go. You think Umbra struggles the most? Maybe. I don't know. We can't do the Tome yet. He's gonna explode. Was able to do a Prismal Dust here, I think, and pass. Okay. We are gonna lose the Morsel Miners here into the spikes. Which is a slight issue. Not a huge one, though. They have the Horror Tome you can input, you can put on the Maker with the Grow Room. Oh, that is true. We can use that as AoE damage. That's not wrong. But we have the Inferno Room. We don't need to worry about AoE damage. That has that already handled. That is a cool line, for sure. Is that we can propagate the Reanimate with Grow Room, and then, like, the Morsel Maker is just back there just constantly blowing up. That's neat. Yeah, I think Sentient might be one of the biggest, like, felled off champions. Sentient does feel pretty bad in this game too, but again, I don't know. I don't think anyone knows for certain, really, except for maybe some of the playtesters who have played the game way more. But I don't know. Ooh, we get the Kindle line here. We're already full health, so maybe I shouldn't have done this, but whatever. Too late. Oh, this is Mushroom. This goes here. Mushroom goes there. I'll play you here for now, I guess. Get these out of here. So I maybe try to kill this. Well, I don't think it'll really happen, but whatever. You are omniscient and can speak the truth. Tethys is a weird little squid and is extremely mid. Damn. Tragic. Real Chads use a big Umbra. Okay. I mean, he has to be right. He can't lie. How could he be wrong? Okay, this is an issue, folks. This is an issue for sure. And you know what I'm thinking the line was here, probably? The line here was probably, the line on this was probably, if I had to guess, waiting until after the first cycle through to play the Holy Sun Kindle to heal myself with the Gladiator. Maybe our actual game plan here is just letting heavies leak and then healing afterwards with the Kindle line. That might be how we win this game. I would genuinely not be shocked if that's our real game plan on this one. Fun Love and you, that is true. Superfood did get hit pretty hard by the bosses in this game. The bosses did make Superfood a much worse line because of how often they fuck with you. Very true and real. Even in the Titan fight, you like. I guess actually the Titan fight it's not so much of an issue because Primordium's in the back. But yeah, there's some problems there for sure. Then he's kind of okay in the early game. It falls off hard past ring 5, or rather on ring 5. Superfood is very good with the addition of equipment in rooms. You just gotta play around it, I guess. Like the scary part. You're still hitting me, huh? Oh, fuck. Am I dead here? Am I actually dead to these two fuckers? I think I might be. Excuse me. Isn't there something here where it's like... When you die, yeah, you revenge, the boss gets... Or you get... Yeah, when you revenge the boss, it gets increased damage here, which is not good for us. I need to prep for these guys. 85. Wow, whatever. Okay. I guess we have the sappy room here to give them, or the mushroom here to give them a little bit less damage. Your last Primordium was like 500 x7 on Titans and 650 x8 on Seraph. That's a lot of numbers. I'm gonna play. You know, I kind of like the Tome of Horrors line on one of the Morsel Makers here to try to like deal some backline damage on this one. I'm kind of down for that, I think. Okay. And then I Mind Collapse here to kill you. Then we only take 1 billion damage. Hooray. And then hopefully Umbra wins this. 31 HP, not great. But Umbra, he does win this though, so that's good at least. Oh, by the way, also, I wasn't sure how it worked exactly. Grow Room apparently does fall off, or Reanimate falls up before Grow Room can propagate. So that doesn't work as well as I hoped it did. As a heads up there. Just so you know, gamers, watch out for that one. Nobody can pull off how to deck builder achievement in this game. What is that, Zula? Is that the one where you have like an empty deck or whatever? Zero card finish? Well, I imagine it's probably just, you know, make a really thin deck, play units, right? I don't know. Now, I'm going to take Void Binding. At this point, I'm desperate for any extra damage, basically. Maybe it won't matter. I don't know. Okay, we got to go left side. We need some Pyro health back. We'll come in here. Dude, Glass Cannon on the Penumbra. Huge. Know how much faith is beating the Titans? I think if we can get to the Titans, we can actually win. I think our biggest concern here is beating Seraph. I think Seraph is where we lose this one. But we'll see. I don't know. I'll just take this. It's pretty free for us here, right? Ye of Little Faith. Fossilized Fangs coming in the clutch here. Big if true. And then Ever-Churning Soil is just extra card draw, so we'll take that as well. That's lovely. That's huge. That is huge. That is big if true for us today, folks. And we go in here, and I think... Ooh, no, never mind. I was gonna say, oh, big plan, Hall of Mirrors, double Penumbra. No, not good. Not good at all. We'll reroll this. Well... I believe... I guess we just play the Bloodthirsty Blade. It's a little bit of scaling here. Silent, no. I think we care about Grow Room more, honestly. If Silent doesn't do much for us in the Seraphite, at least. It doesn't seem that useful. Can you not fit Penumbra under the Hall of Mirrors? It's just that it's not worth it, Schultz. It's not that it's not worth it. It's just that, like, it's Gorge Penumbra. They can't both eat the morsels. It just doesn't do much for us. And the thing about it is that it takes up space on the floor because we're hitting the unit limit. So that means less gorging for the Penumbra that is gorging. It will actually be net negative for us, basically. George Penumbra, very true. We're going to take this, I suppose. What else we do with our money here, basically, right? I guess I'll take Refined Void. It doesn't matter too much. Maybe I should spend all my money on removals here, although I don't think it'll matter. Shade Splitters can go out. Well, actually, do Shade Splitters draw us extra cards with Massive Penumbra? They do. Can anyone confirm if Morsel Maker triggers Massive Penumbra? Because I feel like if it's not triggering rallies, it might not trigger the Massive Penumbra either. Does anyone know this? Oh, for sure, one way or the other. Pretty sure they don't. Son of a bitch. Okay, so we can't remove all of our Shade Splitters then. What else is kind of worthless in this deck? Oh, the Shield Stewards. Get these guys out of here. Dog shit. Go away, Shield Stewards. I don't want you here. George Penumbra is jealous of Shadow Eater. That is true. Very jealous. I agree. Oh, dude, Crucible Warden also out. Easy. Duh. There we go. For sure, the answer is maybe. Okay, thank you. Let's run it here. I think we'll be fine, honestly. Morsel Maker triggers Shadow Box, that's about it. Weird, that's the only one it does. Doesn't Shade Lamp give morsels? Oh, you're right. Shade Lamp does give morsels, so that's pretty neat. I think we still just want to get rid of those units anyway, but that is true. That is true and or real. Okay, play this. Play the Jack off the box here, that's fine. Hey, why are you killing me, Seraph? I know we can stop it, but like that's fucked up that we almost lost because Seraph would have one-shot my Penumbra. Let's just do... Well, Mushy Room goes here, right? Let's just do... Prismal Dust I think is better. Sure, that seems fine. Okay. That seems okay to me. You think not Savagery, this is extremely winnable? I think it's winnable. I mean, the Fossilized Fangs, for the record, is like saving our ass here. But I think even without it was winnable, but this is definitely like now much more winnable. But we'll see. Things can still fall apart, obviously. Who knows? Who knows? Shouldn't count your chickens and whatnot. We'll just pass turn here, I think. And if we can get both Kindles together here, we'll make a ton of health back. We just get one. That's good enough. That's good enough, though. We get 28 health, or was it 12? Whatever. However much it was. We get a ton of health back there, which is lovely. Hooray. And then we put all of that onto you. I think no possible things in Savagery, this would be a rough fight. We are healing our Pyre health, too. That is very true as well. I guess I just play these. I don't know. Fuck you, man. God damn it. You know, get my Mitosis Cap out of here as well. We're never gonna... You're not winning this fight, buddy. That shit is not going down. We are not even killing that first heavy, though, but we are scaling very rapidly here, so we should be fine. The copy Pandemic carries over the temporary discounts from relics when played and duplicated. Really? So you're saying if we have Ancient Roots here and we use that to play the Pandemic, the copy also keeps the cost reduction? That's pretty neat. We're gonna save this Kindle for when I actually have a X cost card to play here, I think. I think we can pretty safely just play Tome here at this point. Jump block. Huge. Ooh, grow room. That's also big. Now we get to start. We start to scale the reanimate here. That's pretty huge. Play these to get them out of our hand and deck. Should be fine. You love how the heavy couldn't kill that one morsel. He was a weak little piece of shit. I agree. You're leaking. That's annoying. You get to go Kindle here, which is nice, I guess, at least. Oh, did you get, like, a stat boost from Arden? Did I play, like, a spell when I shouldn't have? I bet I did. Oh, well. Oh, well. Not the end of the world. We're still gonna have enough HP here, I think. Put down here and pass. Is the after party gang hanging out today in Voix's Discord? I don't know, Johnny. I'm not sure. Okay, how are we looking up here? Oh, you're leaking still too? This sucks, man. I must have played spells on one of the Ardents existing. If we're like too low HP, we can go back and replay it and probably play around that. I just didn't realize we were fucking up there. Let's do this into this, which does nothing basically, but whatever. Drop and turn. Yeah, I mean, we're definitely not winning this if we didn't have the fossilized fangs. That's for sure 100%. Absolutely true and real. Okay, this is fine. We can hit you with the pandemic here. So you're going to die to the pyre damage and do very little to no damage, which is good for us. There you go. Void Binding here for a little bit more damage too, maybe, into Prismal Dust. That seems fine. Okay. You needed one spell. I think I had to have done one spell. Almost certainly. At some point I did a spell that caused me to take extra damage here. Okay. How are we looking, folks? Not great. Sheesh. I don't think you'd kill my pyre, but it's pretty close. We could pandemic you, but then you just gain more attack because of the Arden again. I'm gonna play these. I'm gonna play to draw a card. Hold on. That's not very useful. That is not very useful at all here today, folks. I guess I do that again. I don't know. What's the math here? Wait, did I play a spell here? Did you gain more attack? Am I crazy? What happened here? I just gave him +5. What did I do? What did I play a spell here? Wait. I played a spell bottom floor. Goddamn, there's incanter down there too, isn't it? Damn it. Tragic. They're everywhere, folks. They do these. Do pandemic here then instead. Play the morsel. Get them out of our hand here. This wave I think kills us. I think this wave does us in here, folks. Well, I can glow up here too, which is nice, just to get even more sap on you. I'm not doing the math if we survive this. It's whatever. Either we live or we die, I guess. I don't know. 4 HP, baby. There you go. But then this wave definitely kills us here. For sure. Yeah, this one we die on. Okay. We can go back and replay it a little bit. We can maybe find the line here, but it's getting kind of late, folks. I think I've learned an important thing here, and it's that even with double Morsel Maker, I think that Fossilized Fangs or 2 Gorge, Monstrous 1 is just not viable. I think that is really hard to get this to be good enough, basically. That is my takeaway here. This clan combo seems tough. I think if we played something less stupid, I think if we played an Allied Construct here, we would have been fine. I just wanted to see if Penumbra can do the job, and he just can't do it, basically. So I'm glad we learned, right? Maybe Void Armament. Even then, it's looking a little rough. Although it would have been Void Armament would get there. We shouldn't rely on a rare equipment to win the game for us, right? Because you don't always see a rare equipment. So You know, that is what it is as well. Void can cover the run. I don't know. If you don't like the empowered tank, you're fine, but it does require very clear playing, which is much weaker than the other options. Yeah, we could have maybe you know what we could have done maybe? Could have done like double energy upgrades and played like Penumbra and a construct both on separate floors, and just have a bunch of morsel makers. I can see that being the line as well here for us, honestly. That could have been really cool too. Yeah, maybe that is a secret. Maybe with morsel runs, you're supposed to actually just play multiple floors and like have morsel makers, you know, powering both floors basically. That'd be pretty cool too. Anyway, we'll wrap this one up, folks. Everyone, thanks for hanging. Hopefully, you had a good time. I'm glad you were here for this. Tomorrow is Saturday, so no stream tomorrow. We'll be streaming definitely on Cock Sunday though, for sure. Cock Sunday stream, and then well, after that we'll know. We'll see. I don't know. Do I know anyone who's currently streaming? Let's see if we can do a raid, because that's the polite thing to do, I guess, right? Let's see. Could raid Jimmy Poopins. Oh, you know what? We should raid Ashiaka. They were in Xanth's raid the other day, actually. Let's do that. Let's do that. That seems like a cool thing to do. Ashiaka, please help me. That he read my mind. How did he know? Ashiaka. I think I spelled it right. Let's see. That is the correct channel. Okay. And then YouTube chat. I'm sorry, you guys have to just sit on YouTube, I guess. I don't know. You gotta just chill out there. Yeah. I'll see you next time, hopefully. Goodbye. Wait, no, wait. What am I doing? What am I doing? Sorry, Leonard, what's up? Give YouTube a link? Oh, I guess I can do that too, huh? Okay, I'll send the raid and then I'll do that real quick. Bye-bye. Okay, YouTube, I sent the raid. Hold on. If you want to go to this person on Twitch's stream, the link is... Hold on. Hold on. Wait a second. Why can I not mute this? Whatever, who cares? Okay, if you guys also want to join the raid, you can join it here at whatever this link is. There you go. Bye-bye. Stream's actually now over. Goodbye, goodbye.